I'm sorry about the bot. I actually so I was watching another stream earlier today and her redeems were also broken, and I saw it pinned also to the top of the chat, but I was like, oh, it's fine, I'm still gonna redeem my daily. And then I realized afterward, I was like, oh, the dailies aren't working. So I have my we must use this, I think most streamers probably use the same bot for daily redeems, so I apologize it's not working. She said something about Twitch changing their API or something like that, and that always messes with the bots. So your daily redeems and your T redeems are off. It's not my fault though. My bot is open. My bot is open and it seems to be running. I'm looking at the app right now, but yeah, unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it. But let me scroll up and say hello in chat. Hello, Sleepless, welcome in. Congrats on first, and Lyro, congrats on second, and Cyrus, hello, congrats on third. How are you guys today? Sleepless, thank you for the 175 stream streak. That is so many streams. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day. And Cherry, thank you for the lurk. Nox, welcome in. It's really weird not seeing the reply from my bot that says what you guys got as your dailies. So Tardu, thank you for the meditation, and Horsefinger, I hope you feel better soon. Please take care. Hi Incog, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. And Milo, hello. Egerdo, hello for the bots. Fine. I mean, there's some bots are working. Nightbot's working, but your dailies will not work today, unfortunately. CC, hello, how are you doing? Twitch has been messing with a lot of things on the back end. Yeah, so it is what it is, unfortunately. I'm not gonna cancel my stream because there's no bot. But it kind of stinks though, you know? I feel as a viewer and a streamer, it's one of those things that I enjoy about my stream that just can't happen today, but whatever. Hi Geeky, welcome in, how are you? You're so welcome to the pastry. I like this welcome to the pastry message is so funny. Hi, Orange. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Min. Welcome to the pastry is my favorite thing. It's actually like harder for me to, I'm so used to seeing like the messages pop up. It's hard for me to like read the chat, which is really weird. You hope there's Monter with a blueberry muffin. I mean, if Sleepless wants to make one, then I guess that then I guess that there is one. And Incog, thank you for the 20 stream streak. Also, if you guys didn't see in my announcements in my Discord server, you guys should check out Incog. Oh wait, that message went through. Okay, that's Nightbot. That's Nightbot. I need to update that though, because on my YouTube channel, Incog made an incredible video that I think all of you will really enjoy. If you did not get a chance to watch it, please go look at my YouTube and look at my latest upload. It involves Larry, so I assume like 98.9% of you will be interested in this video. Thank you, Incog, again for the edit. I woke up like, was it yesterday morning and saw it? It made me smile so big. Thank you so much, Incog. You're so sweet. And Cyrus, how are you doing? Thank you, Horsefinger, for the 7 stream streak. Yeah, this is like really weird, but I've never played Deltarune in my life, but I love this soundtrack so much, and it's a default for me when I don't know what to listen to put this soundtrack on. I just didn't have anything planned for today. If anyone has any like maybe gaming music suggestions, I will consider them, but I'm like pretty low energy today, so I don't know how crazy the music can be for today's stream. Hi, Ramen. How are you? Good morning. Welcome in, and good morning, question mark, Jay. How are you? Welcome, both friends. Smile. Thank you, Inca. The Deltarune OST banger choice. I think it's so good. I want to play Deltarune someday, but I don't know if some of you guys were here for when I played Undertale on stream. It was a very stressful time. So it kind of, and I've heard that Deltarune's like not as bad as Undertale, and Undertale is like really, really, really hard. I got all the way to the end of the game, and I had to nope out so bad. I like couldn't do it anymore. I think I had to like end stream early that day or something when I got to like the end. I like could not do it, and there's some really stressed out clips somewhere in the depths of my Twitch of the Undertale days. And the thing that stunk too was I liked the game. It was just so hard. It was so hard for me. But when they made the Deltarune announcement too for the Switch 2 of chapters 3 and 4, I got excited even though I don't play it, because I was like, oh, maybe someday I will. Petitioning for you to play it when 3 or 4 drops on June 5th. Okay, that would require me. Wait, so actually, if you already bought Deltarune, would it just update on the first Switch? That would probably, because it's just like an update to the game, right? The added chapters. Because I'm not getting the Switch 2 on June 5th. So if I had to wait, like I would wait for the Switch 2 if I needed to, but there's like other games that I feel like I would prioritize over Deltarune, like the new Animal Crossing that is not announced yet, but it will be eventually soon, and like Kirby. But you know, 5 stars. You got a 5-star rating, Sleepless. Oh my god. Deltarune's a lot more easygoing than Undertale. That's what I've heard. You got onion rings. I hope that you enjoyed. The new chapters are paid because the first 2 chapters were free. Oh, you pay for the new one, you'll get any future added chapters. Okay. It's like 25 bucks is about the amount of money I want to spend on a game. So this is very good. Yeah, I want to play Kirby Air Riders. Your first rating! Congratulations. I'd be excited for the new Deltarune music. I think the soundtrack slaps. It is so hecking good. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the stream. I'm going to read today's daily meditation before we get started. Also, I probably will change the music at some point, because this, actually, let me make sure that my Spotify, yeah, it's on. I always get nervous that it's like not going to be on like loop or whatever, and it's gonna start playing like something random that I can't play on stream, but it is. Okay, I'm gonna read the daily meditation. Are you ready? Accept where you are, accept what you have, accept who you are. Do what you can with all of that, and let it be enough. That's a good one. Accept where you are, accept what you have, accept who you are. Do what you can with all of that, and let it be enough. I think that one's a really nice one. I like this meditation. We're like, look how far we are in the book. We've read so many meditations together. This has been really exciting. It's good. I think that it's good too, Orange. I agree. What if you're on the bus and you don't want to accept that? Look deep within your soul on the bus, JCam 394. maybe you will be able to accept it. But I hope that you get to your destination safely, though. I hope that your day was okay. That one I feel is very fitting, especially nowadays. Aw, Lyro! Yeah, I kind of agree with that. But I have a surprise, except it's not really a surprise because I posted about it on Discord earlier. Thank you, Sleepless. Thank you. And you're almost home? Okay, that's good. But yeah, I have a little thing that came in the mail today. Oh wait, actually, I should get the whole thing. Hold on. Wait a second. There's more than what came in the mail today. Kind of. Reaper fully walks away from stream. Okay. I'm back. Fry came in the mail today. So if you are wondering what I'm about to talk about, I'm about to talk about my sticker club, where I draw a Splatoon chibi once a month and I send it to your door in sticker and print form. And I have to say, I think this is one of my favorites of all of them that I have ever made. I have to show you how cute Fry is. So for anybody who signed up for my sticker club in March, are you ready? Are you ready to see the angel? Oh my god. She came out like really cute. Like really heckin' cute. And I think that there's something about like the colors that I happen to choose that I really liked. And I feel like the print also came out really well. It doesn't show up, I think, as good on camera, but it's like a really nice like seafoamy green. So yeah, if you are a sticker club member and you were signed up in March, you'll get these two things, and I'm really happy. I saw these fries and they made me really happy. But it's really fun now because like now I've done 3 of these, so it's been fun to sort of like put them all together and like see what I've done so far. You're so excited to get yours. I'm excited to mail them out. Let me put it in a safe place though. I'll put it with the Pearl and Marina of last month. Oh my god, and I can show you guys. Wait, I'm not going to take the stickers out because it'll take too much time, but I can show you all of the prints I've done so far, which is kind of fun. You'd like a small order of fries? I wish I could mail her to you. Look how cute they all are. I feel like they look like candy. I feel like they look like cute chibi candy. I've been really happy with these. But yeah, I put them safely away. They're so cuties. Thank you. Yeah, I've been having fun making them. And for also recommending video game music, a really underrated OST is the Mario and Sonic Rio 2016 Wii U OST. That is so particular. And Cog, if you're still here when I'm looking for new music to put on, please say all those words to me again, and I will see if it's on Spotify. But yeah, we are going to continue on today with some art, but I wanted to show you, if my scene will change, where I left off last time, because last week we worked on Vaporeon, and I finished Vaporeon off stream yesterday night, actually. So I've completed 2. I've completed 2 of these. I'm turning evolutions into yokai. So I've done 2 of them now, and I think that they came out cute. But I'm struggling a little bit, and I'm curious to show you guys. I showed everybody in my Discord yesterday, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to like post them on social media, because I never do. Like all my art usually looks like this, like up here with like full like backgrounds, and I don't have to think about like what to put around the art piece just to post it on the internet. So I made this like little mock-up of the Leafeon, and then I also did this with the Vaporeon, and I think that they look okay, but I feel like they're like a little bit of a different vibe than I originally wanted for them. So I'm still thinking about how I want to post these. I don't know how soon you'll see them on the internet, but they are done. I'm kind of like really bad at posting online lately too, so I guess I'm not going to prioritize it, but those 2 are done. Now I have 2 more to work on. The DK Island Swing remix in Mario and Sonic 2016 goes crazy. That's so specific, Cyrus, but I love that we enjoy this. I love that is something that we like. And also, no worries, Min. But yeah, I'm gonna draw next. So I have the ideas for almost all of the evolutions to come, except for 2 of them. But these were the next 2 that I chose. I have my Sylveon, who is a yokai called Itan Momen, which is this like really long cloth like monster spirit thing. And I felt like that was kind of perfect for Sylveon, because it's like this it's pretty evil looking, so it's like the total opposite of Sylveon's vibe, but it also like matched the little ribbons that Sylveon has on her. However, I don't like the way that I did the like composition of this one. Like I don't really like the posing, so I might adjust it a little bit. So I'm gonna work on Flareon today, who I drew as an Onibi, which is like one of those little like flame-looking spirits, like usually like a soul of like the deceased sort of thing that sometimes you see in like anime. So I'm gonna turn Flareon into that. Wait, thank you for the gift sub to Flareon. Bye. Thank you so much for the gift sub. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna work on today, and I'm gonna continue on with kind of the same theme I was having before, where I changed the colors entirely. So we're gonna make Flareon look poggies. I'm gonna make Flareon blue. So this is gonna be really different, but I will do my best. I hope you have a good day. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, Horsefinger. I hope that you feel better. Thank you. Thank you so much. It has like little like things on it, so if you hear this noise, it's my shirt. Blue. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it blue. I have to remember though I have to remember every time I sit down how I started doing each of these. Although I will say, when I started working on Vaporeon, I had a little bit of an easier time than I did with Leafeon, because I'm kind of drawing in a little bit of a different art style than I normally do. Okay, but blue Flareon is poggies. Okay, that's good. That's good. I am so glad for that. Good, good, good. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? How was your Tuesday? I feel like this week is flying by at the speed of sound, but also like really, really, really slow at the same time. And I don't know like what it is, but every Tuesday I keep feeling like it's the end of the week already, which is like pretty bad. I'm gonna post it on Blue Sky eventually, but I was just talking a little earlier about how I don't really know how to post them yet. So whenever it'll be on Blue Sky and I'll ping in my server when I do post them. Yeah, honestly, Nox, kind of same. I haven't been having the best past couple of weeks, which has been a little bit unfortunate. And I feel like time is also like moving really fast recently, and like that combo for me hasn't really been so good. So yeah, I'm sending you all the strength, my friend. You too, Ari. Take care. Nox, did you have a chance to look at the ping that I made in the Riptide art server? I haven't actually, you know what, I say that and I haven't checked the forums in like 2 days. So if you did see it and I just like totally asked you a repeat question, I apologize. So I want to see if my reference, nope, okay. I tried. You did? Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, I have to take a closer look at those soon. Not that there's like any deadline, but I just want to because I'm curious. But right now, kind of like in the front of my mind, which I really don't want to be in the front of my mind, is I have to do my taxes this week. And I'm mad about it. No, Ahmed! Wait, did my automatic woast happen? Hi, Ahmed, it's good to see you. How are you? I'm drawing Pokemon. I'm drawing Pokemon. Yeah, taxes. I have to do my taxes for my stream business. Which is like pretty, I would say taxes are like, I stress out more over them than they are stressful, if that makes sense, because I keep track of everything throughout the year in like a very, very detailed spreadsheet, because I like don't want to struggle during tax season any more than I mentally feel like I'm going to. So I'm hoping it won't be so bad, but I don't know, man. I still always get kind of nervous. You closed your Maclet and saw the Flareon note if you race back. Do you want to see the other ones I did? I haven't posted them yet. But what I'm doing right now is I'm having an art crisis. And so I needed to do a project that was like a little bit just creative and kind of just something for my brain to not think so much. So I'm turning Eevee evolutions into yokai. And I've already done Leafeon and Vaporeon. I turned Leafeon into a Kitsune and Vaporeon into a Kappa. So I'm trying to like not only turn them into yokai, but make them like super different from what they originally looked like. So I'm trying to like change the colors of each of them and like kind of change, I guess, like the overall vibe maybe that some of them have. Vaporeon looks so squishy. I want Vaporeon in real life. Like I want to hug one so badly. Freelance tax calculus horrid. I hope it goes smoothly for you. Thank you. Yeah, no, I keep like, oh, this is the wrong thing. I keep a really, really detailed spreadsheet of like literally any money that I make and any money that I spend for my business by month is categorized into a spreadsheet. So like, I feel like that helps a lot. And I still have to go through and like make sure it's all accurate. Like I usually go through and make sure, like sometimes I'll like pay for something, like if I'm like, I bought my computer, and then I like will highlight it in red and be like, look up price later. So I have to maybe like go through and make sure I don't have any things that I just like was like, oh, I'll take a quick note of this so I don't forget, and then I never go back and like look at it again. But yeah, it's just like more of a, I don't like to take the time to do it sort of thing, if that makes sense. Like I'm really, really bad with anything that involves like filling out forms and things like on a time limit, and like feel it like that nagging feeling like it's so important and it's in the back of my mind. I struggle with that so much. I don't know if that's like really random, but I struggle with that. But how are you, Ahmed? I hope that you're doing well. Yeah, exactly, Sleepless. Yeah, I'm just not looking forward to it, and I really hope I can get it done in one swing. I feel like the worst would be if like I had to go back to it, and it's like it's kind of hard too because like I work during the day, right? So like I know that I have to spend my time in the evening after work doing it, which I also like get really, really mad when anything goes against like my evening routines. Like if I can't end work and do whatever I want, I like rage a little bit. So it's just like a personal like annoyance for me that like I am not looking forward to it, but I know that the less I complain about it, and then if I just do it, it'll be done. You know what I mean? You got tomorrow off of work, and that's going to be a day for your for all of your online jobs and more life admin. I see. Wait, all of your online jobs? I hope that whatever that is goes well for you. And I hope that you can relax a little bit. I'm glad that you at least have tomorrow off. That's good. I want to have tomorrow off. I think that like a lot of Americans, like myself included, are like in a like long span of time where there's like no holidays like until the end of May. And I think like our last holiday was maybe like early March. No, I don't even think that's correct. I think it was like mid-February or something. So I'm just like, I have actually, Ahmed, I actually signed up for a class on, I don't know how to say it, Coursera a really long time ago, but I never followed through with it, and I forget why I didn't. But that's exciting. Did you find something that you are into? Have you found a course that you like? I think I might have started taking Chinese courses on there, but I never really finished, or I never really like followed through with it like I would have liked to. That's exciting though. I wish I could like, I wish school was free. I wish like school was free and I could just like take classes whenever I wanted. I feel like after I like stopped school and after I graduated, like I could have never imagined being like, oh my God, like I want to take classes again. But I sometimes like really wish that I could, I don't know, learn more. You're taking 3 courses right now. They're all like a month or too long, which you can finish at your own pace, but they're still just looming. Wait, 3 is wild though. Are they good? Like, are you enjoying them? Real, yeah. Do you want to go back to school too sometimes, Orange? It's like weird. Like I can't imagine like going back to school with like my current lifestyle of streaming 3 days a week and like working Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. But like, if it was ever like a possibility to continue education in some way, I feel like that would be so cool. If I could finish them quicker, I can post the certification quicker on LinkedIn to help job searching. That is so true. Oh my God. I bet that that'll be like a huge help though, you know? For whatever it is the fields are that you're looking to get into. Good luck. I hope that it goes well. If I was doing something I actually enjoy, then absolutely. Yeah, that's a whole mood, right? I had like a really hard time for like part of school, which I'm sure a lot of people in school like had periods of hard times, but like I always wish sometimes that I could go back and like do it over with like a different mindset. Like I think I got a lot out of it when I was in school, and like I tried my best when I could, but it definitely was, I don't know. School was really hard at times. Currently deeper into an AI course you're taking right now. It's interesting for sure. Are you gonna tell AI that I want it to do things like my taxes and not write my work emails? Can you teach it that I wanna put like all my information in and have it do it for me, so I never have to do it again. That's what I want to do. Oh my God, that's great, Ahmed. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's what I want. I wanted to do my taxes. Oh my god, I think that this is a silly little bean. I think the flareon's gonna come out like a silly little bean. Can you teach AI to do my dishes and laundry and dusting and vacuum? It only works for me. No, I want AI to make food for me. No, Sleepless, it's okay. It'll work for me, and then I'll tell it to do that for you too. You can do the dishes, Sleepless. Nothing else though. I don't mind doing laundry. I feel like that might be like a bit of a hot take though, because I think that a lot of people in general don't really like doing laundry. But for me, it's kind of okay. What do I call this? Fire? I want to do like the middle part. I'm just gonna start making up words for this. Yeah, you're welcome. I'll tell it to do all the things you want it to do. Yay, Orange. I'm glad you're enjoying. It's really like the soundtrack. But I'm the fake Deltarune fan. Hi, Snowboy. How are you? Welcome in. You guys could go back to school to learn anything. What would you want to learn? Like with not like tied to like, oh, I absolutely need a job in this, or like, oh, like if I wanted to study this, it would be too expensive. Like what would you take like a class in if it was just, you would just be able to do whatever you wanted without thinking of anything else and you didn't have to pay for it? The only thing I hate about laundry is having to walk down 2 flights of stairs to put the laundry in and 2 flights of stairs back up. Yeah, and that's hard though if you have to bring up like things that are wet too. Oh, that's really heavy. You had ACT today? Or is that ACT, like the test? Either way, I hope it went well. You're in uni, Kiki. Do you like your classes? Pottery. Yeah, I almost minored in pottery, actually. I did a lot of pottery studies. I think I spoke about this on stream before when I was in school, and I like really had a big interest in it, and that's something that I would also like to study further. But it's like hard because with pottery, you need like a studio. Like I wish I just had one. It would be nice. You want to study music in Helsinki? Finland. I like it there. It's so nice there. You have 7 classes. That's a lot, Kiki. Some kind of engineering. That sounds cool. You wouldn't mind taking forensics again. You would never do it as a job, though. I was also interested in forensics in school. German, you took it 3 years in high school. However, you're still in school. That's really great, Cherry. Oh, German is a hard language to learn. I've tried, and the pronunciation is really challenging for me. Sleepless? There are, actually. I was minoring in theater before it got harder to manage your cyber security studies. Yeah, I was also planning on minoring in pottery before it got in the way of the studies I was doing too. If I went to school for anything not job tied, I'd love to do something that requires a big space like pottery or something tied to a maker space. That sounds cool. My old vocational / high school tie-in had one, a big one for your courses, and you miss it so bad. You want the laser cutter and 3D printer. Yeah, there were some cool things like at art school especially that like existed, and they don't exist anymore because I don't have them in my life, and I never will, but I appreciated them when I had them. I think though, like if I could go back to school for anything and it wasn't job tied, I would be really interested in learning more about design, but I want to say graphic design really loosely because if I'm being honest, I'm not very good at sitting at the computer and doing design work for a long period of time that's just like Photoshop. But I would really, really like to learn more about like branding specifically, like handcrafted logos that like match with a color palette that match with like, you know, the logo in a long form and a small form, and like the color, like I don't know, I just like creating like a whole like brand identity. I've been like always like a little bit interested in, and I actually tried self-studying that for a little bit, but it just like was too not connected to anything I was doing with my life, and so it just like didn't fit in anymore, which was unfortunate. If you were taking it at your own pace, history would be nice too. That'd be really cool. I'm sure that would open up your eyes to like a lot of different cool things about the world. Thanks, Sleepless. You're a huge theater kid, so it sucks that you're not minoring it anymore. I'm sorry, Incog. That really stinks, like when you're like really passionate about like something else that's on top of what you're already doing, and it's just really hard to find the time for sure. You're in pre-med right now and liking it. You don't know what you'd learn for fun. Maybe more languages. Ooh, yeah, language. I think that like for me, the top things would be like to like deepen my knowledge in Japanese. Like I already have a lot of knowledge in Japanese, but it would be nice to like, I don't know, take another, I've never taken a like high level formal college course in Japanese. So I feel like that could be kind of interesting. And then like brand design and probably pottery, ceramics would be the other one for me. It's cool to think about, even if it's like, I don't know, even if it can't really happen, it's interesting to think about like what you would do. And I feel like sometimes that can spark inspiration, maybe about linked things that you can do. Although I will say pottery is hard. I looked up a couple of local pottery classes actually kind of recently, but it's like really strange because I feel like it's either just like everything is geared for like kids or like middle-aged women that probably go with like their group of other middle-aged woman friends, and I'm like, I don't know if I would like be like the odd one out. Like that's at least like when I like looked them up, like that's what it seems like it was like divided by, and I was like, oh. Like I'm sure it would work out, but yeah, just from my observation, it was a thing. Yeah, it would be cool. I do take weekly Japanese courses, but it's not like a formal class or anything like that. But yeah, Ahmed is here. Ahmed has graced us with his presence. Cece, how was your day today? I hope that everything's going well. Almost just spilled my tea on myself, but I didn't. I feel like there's something about this like flame thing that feels a little off-centered to me. It's gonna look really strange when I move it though. Here's one. What's sport you'd love to do without thinking of any limitations? Yeah, I would say same, because I want to use a tri-stringer in real life. I am aware they're not called tri-stringers, but that's what I would say. I'm not very sporty. I don't know if that like comes across at all as something that I would not be very of, but I don't really have an interest so much in sports. However, when I grew up, I danced for a very, very, very long time. And even though dance wasn't a sport, that was like my physical activity as a kid. You just had them. Oh no, right? Sleepless, right? Yeah, learning more about making art I think would be great. I would like to do archery. I like, back in the day, a really long time ago, I did tennis a little bit, and I actually kind of liked tennis as well. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else really from me. When I was younger, I like kind of was forced into doing sports because like that was like what everybody did, you know, and I like hated them. And like my parents were the kind of people where they would be like, oh, like you can sign up for this and try it. If you don't like it, you can stop. But then I would go and I would not like it. And then I would come home crying because I hated it and I wanted to quit. And they would be like, you can't quit. You already signed up. Like that's what my parents would be like. And I'd be like, oh, well, I hate this. You played soccer for 7 years when you were a kid. That's really cool, Orange. Hi, Shisui. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I did softball for a while and I hated it. Like, I really hated it. Oh, happy birthday, Shisui. I hope that you're having a really good day today. Happy birthday. Yeah, right, Ahmed. It's just so, I was so upset. But yeah, I did softball for a while and it was like funny because I also like hated that. And my my mom would like sometimes talk about it and be like, you loved softball. And I was like, I would stand in the outfield because all my coaches knew I didn't want to do anything and I would never do anything. Like I was like the extra because I didn't want to play at all. I was like one of those kids that was just like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not throwing the ball. I'm not playing. Yeah, I hope you have a great day today. The redeems aren't working because the bot is broken. I apologize for that. But I hope that you're having a good day today. Yeah, I would say like more, like less so than like sporty. Like I do like fitness. Like I exercise 5 days a week and I like running. But I feel like when it actually comes down to sports, I'm like, oh no, I like tower control. Does that count? Is Splatoon a sport? Like, does that help? I think I need to take a break from Splatoon though. I was like really trying to play like a lot of series since like I don't have a team right now. And I'm like getting so burnt out from playing with other people. Like it's getting kind of crazy. Like I'm remembering why I used to never like play Splatoon by myself ever. Your dad threw you a birthday party theme based on your favorite anime character. That sounds so cute, Shisui. How sweet. Thanks, Sleepless. Hold the phone. What did I miss? Wait, what did you miss? Oh, my team. Oh, shark bites. Yeah, if that's, is that what you're asking about? There was never like a formal like announcement really, but like we had a period of time where like during the fall where I was away for a long period of time, and then I think one of my teammates was maybe away for another long period of time, and like we just like totally like lost like the momentum that we had. Like we were doing really good with momentum. Like we were having weekly coaching sessions, which were amazing and super, super fun. And we were like doing tournaments usually every Friday evening plus a scrim. So like we had like a lot going on in general. Hi, Mongoose. Thank you, Mongoose. Yeah, help me get out of S+4 because I've been here for a long time. Oh my God. Hi, Stay Alive. Hi, hi, hi. Survivor Squad raid. Wait, this is so cute. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my gosh, Stay Alive. I hope that you are doing so well today. Let me give you a big shout out. For anybody that doesn't know me, hold on, let me give this shout out. I think I'm at my own mod right now. Thank you so much for the follow. Let me give you a follow back. For anybody who doesn't know me, hello, it's nice to meet you. I am Luna. I am a variety streamer on Twitch. I stream primarily art, cozy games like Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Stardew Valley, and I stream a lot of Splatoon. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. How was your stream today and what were you up to? Were you also doing some art? It's really nice to meet you all. I'm like super in the early phases of working on something right now, but I can show you what I have finished, what this might look like. So right now I'm in the middle of a project where I'm redesigning all of the evolutions as Japanese yokai. So far I've done Leafeon as a kitsune and I've done Vaporeon as a kappa. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. You're so sweet. And I'm in a little bit of like an art crisis right now, so I'm like kind of trying like a totally different style than I usually do, but I usually do these sorts of like big full illustrations that are going by up here. I do a lot of Splatoon art in general. Thank you guys so much. How are you doing? You love Eevees? I love Eevees too. Anytime I play Pokemon, they're always my favorites, always. But yeah, right now we're kind of in the middle of working on Flareon, who is going to be an Oni bee, which is like one of those little like spirit flame things, and I'm trying to make all of the evolutions like as different as I possibly can. So that's my mission that I'm on right now. It's so nice to meet you, Lucas. Welcome in, welcome in. Hold on, Elsa, let me scroll up and read more of the chat. But what were you also doing art today? Were you drawing? I would love to hear a little bit about what you were doing. And also, if you have to raid and run for any reason, please don't feel any pressure to stick around. But if you'd like to stay, we'd love to have you. You need to learn more about Pokemon. You're so bad. No, me too. I literally just finished playing Pokemon Violet on stream on Sunday, and I don't know anything about Pokemon. Ahmed, who just spoke in chat, is very good at Pokemon. My Pokemon journey was really wild because I was a Pokemon fan as a kid. I started with Pokemon Blue, and then I went to Pokemon Yellow, and then I bought Legends Arceus, and I played Violet. So anything that happened in between is just like, my brain has no idea. You did some weathering. Ooh, that sounds really cool. I'll have to check out your VOD. I hope that you had a really great time. And you play Pokemon Go, it motivates you to go outside. That sounds really nice. I've never gotten into Pokemon Go, but that sounds really fun too. And thank you so much, Sea Doodle. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. You lost track after Snorlax because there's so many. That's a mood. Yeah, the first 151 golden. This cat, my life. I love this cat. But yeah, all of the other things, you lost me. But I think it's okay. I have fun playing the game, and my favorite thing to do is just like run around and collect as many Pokemon as I can. Ahmed's about to be like, hey. Yo, you get it though. There's only 151 Pokemon. You understand? And Sprigatito. At least that's what I say. You're a big fan too. Let's go. That makes me so happy. Oh my god. Making sure. And thank you so much, Stay Alive. Thank you so much. Piplup is good too. You need to tell. Oh my. No. We're not talking about Larry here. You need your penguin fair. Very fair. But yeah, I love Sprigatito. Okay, we can add everybody's favorites in chat. How does that go? You have to run an errand. No worries, Cherry. No worries. I hope that everything goes well. This man exists, and this man. It's okay. We can add all the ones that, even if I can't remember their names, we can add them eventually. Parasa's top tier. Okay, add them to the list. Welcome in, Bear. Welcome in. Wait, I can show you actually. Sorry, I yap a lot. I yap a lot. Okay, well, Leafeon is still on the throne here. I took Leafeon out of my squad in Pokemon Violet because my chat said that having 2 grass types is too much. I said no, but I came to terms with it and I took Leafeon out. So as an apology, I put Leafeon there. But I really like Luxio. It's show and tell time. I like Drifloon. And I like Vaporeon. These are my are my favorites. I do a movie marathon with the kiddos at one point when they were younger, and your 2 youngest ones said, wait, at the time said you were Entei, so I guess we could add that one too. Perfect. I like that. Here, I'll display them all. I'll display them all in that, man. We have a lot of them that we have to remember to add into the list. Aw. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit of Pokemon art lately because I've been like playing a lot of Pokemon, but in general, I don't know. Do you ever just have an art crisis? Because that's what I'm in right now. I really like a lot of the grass types. I like the grass types and the electric types a lot. I feel the most like when I look at like the bulk of everything. But now I'm turning them into ghosts, so I don't know. So I don't know. We're here vibing. We're here vibing. But yeah, I hope that you all are doing well, and I hope that you had a ton of fun at Stay Alive stream. I can't wait to check out your work as well. Love it. Yeah. It's been really fun though, and I actually, my chat was very, very kind and supported me in playing the Pokemon Violet DLC. So not this week, but next week I think we're going to start playing that too. So my Pokemon journey will absolutely continue. It is not done here. Giratina is my fave, but Vaporeon will always have a special place in my heart. I love Vaporeon so much. It's Vaporeon, Leafeon, and Espeon. Don't ask me why I forgot that for a moment. Are my favorites. Then you'll know them all in no time. I gotta start studying. I absolutely gotta start studying. Yeah, and it's actually kind of interesting because even though like I loved Pokemon as a kid, I might have drawn them as a kid, but this is my first time ever doing Pokemon art at all. So I was like, why don't I start a project where I draw in a completely different style and draw a subject matter that I don't normally draw? Sounds fun. Thank you, Stay Alive. Thank you. Your energy is awesome. My Pokemon dream vanished when my mom sold my Pokemon card collection at a garage sale while you were on a camping trip. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I would be so sad. I want you to get it back. I want you to get it back. I'm so sorry about that. Espeon is bald? Huh? Wait, what happened? If you want a fun way to actually study, Pokedoku is a fun one. It's like Sudoku, but with Pokemon trivia. I would fail so bad. But I would try. I would absolutely try. Yeah, there's just like so much knowledge and so much information, which like is not a bad thing. My brain is really small sometimes. Oh, okay, I know. And like half the time, I will admit I'm better than I have been, but I've been on the biggest Hello Kitty Island adventure kick. And I'll say that I think finally like Pokemon has pulled me out of that a little bit. So I'm not only like 99.9% of the time brain rotting silly Hello Kitty game, and I am playing other things now. But I will say that there was a very long period of time where I was gone to Stardew Valley for a really long time, and then I was like lost to Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and now I feel like I'm like all right. Maybe I could lock in a little bit and like actually play and like learn a little bit about Pokemon and like finish some of the games that I have. This week I'm actually going back and I'm gonna play Arceus a little bit for the first time in months. I haven't played that game in forever. And I was super stuck on this one part that I think I rage quit out of when I was playing it before. And on Sunday, after I beat Violet, I logged into the game and I was like, I'm just gonna beat this. And I logged in and I like went straight into the thing that I was like stuck on. And I lost the first time because I forgot how to play. But then I beat it the second time. And I was like, oh my god, I've been stuck on this thing for like a year. And all I had to do was sit down and do it. And I did it. And now I'm like, okay, well, chat, we can play Arceus again. It was hard because the kid she sold them to was so happy. You didn't want to take away his joy, so you were faced with a dilemma. I'm so sorry, Lucas. That is really hard. I feel like that's hard to go through like when you're young too. I'm really sorry to hear that. She went on a pilgrimage to find her Pokemon answers. I went on a pilgrimage to quell the frenzy of Electrode. And I did it. On the second try. Oh, wait, thank you so much. Yeah, I can put some of it on the big screen too. I can find some of my like full illustrations. I have one. I just made sure I switched onto my screen. I have one illustration that I can't show you guys yet that I did for something, but I get to reveal it very soon, so then I don't have to hide. Let's see, what do I like? I really like this. Where am I? I like this one a lot. I really, really, really love detail. I love trying to fill in any little bit of space I possibly can. So working on a lot of like spot illustrations like I have been recently is actually really hard for me. Like it's a lot easier for my mind to think like turning like putting characters in space rather than characters floating in space, which might be like kind of weird to say. But yeah, this is also one of my favorites. This is a year old. I did this piece a year ago, which is like kind of wild. But yeah, I like playing with colors. I like composition. I like detail. I haven't done like a really, really big, busy artwork like this in a while, but hopefully whenever my art block decides to go away, I can think of some more things to draw again. You never noticed him? Notice him. Notice him. He's in the bubbles. You hated Electrode so much. That was the only one you struggled with, so I'm in the clear. Like, I did that one, so now I should be good. Orange is what you're saying to me. You love the lighting. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have any of you guys ever played Splatoon? I feel like it's like one of those Nintendo games that like not so many people play, or like I wish more people played. But I understand maybe it's like not 100% a game for everyone, but definitely my community is like built off of a lot of the silly squids. For sure. Don't worry, little but no, he's not drowning. I moved him for Leafeon, but he was over there, so now he's screaming in the corner and I can't see him. Thank you, Sea Doodle. Thank you. I can vouch 100% for playing Splatoon. It rewired my brain. There's an octopus up in there now. Such a mood. Hi, Haruka. Thank you for the lurk, and I'm sorry that the redeems are broken today. For some reason, the bot is broken. I don't know why. The bot was broken in other streamers' streams too. But if you would like, Sleepless can assign you a daily. I actually don't know if the dailies are even counting when the bot is not responsive. Like, I don't know if you guys are getting them, even if it's not popping up. So if anyone would like to redeem a daily, you can absolutely feel free. But I don't know if it's gonna count. I'm not entirely sure what's up with Twitch. You think it's because of an OBS update? No. Yours is borked as well. I'm using Mix It Up Bot, and I was in another streamer's stream earlier where their daily redeems also were broken, but I get so nervous to update OBS. I haven't updated it recently because I'm too nervous. That's funny that it's broken. It makes me kind of sad. Like, what kind of pastries would you all have gotten today? I have no idea. Yeah, but I didn't update it, so I'm honestly wondering if I have to update mine, and maybe that'll make it work. But maybe we all have to update our OBSs? I don't know. I don't like updating OBS because it makes it evil. People tell me to never update OBS until like a few months later, and this is a prime example. But I didn't do it. You would have manifested an apple cider donut into existence. I thought you were gonna talk about something with OBS. My brain was like, OBS, apple cider donut. Don't mind me. You updated it after and it didn't work. Still doesn't work. Someone was saying that it's something about Twitch's API. Don't know what that means. Don't quote me on that. But that might be the culprit. So unfortunately, yeah. It's 100% relevant to OBS. Don't worry, okay? The apple cider donut would have fixed it. Me, honestly, I feel like an apple cider donut fixes many things. I love apple cider donuts. Welcome to the pastry. Enjoy your hibiscus tea and apple fritter. Thanks, Sleepless. Yeah, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. I don't know if some of you guys, like, in this time of the year where, like, it starts to turn into, like, almost fall. No, not fall. Oh my god, no, almost spring. But, like, also when it turns into almost fall and there's, like, those in-between seasons, you start to feel like a season that it's not. right now I keep feeling like it's going to be fall soon. Part of it could be because I started using pumpkin body spray because I didn't want to think about the fact that it was almost going to be summer because I love fall. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. However, my brain is broken. So even like you saying apple cider donut, I was like, yeah, totally normal. It's going to be fall soon. It's April. It's totally April. Dunkin' Donuts have these little donut holes and you're in love. Are they apple cider? That sounds really good if so. April, almost fall. Sorry, summer. We're 6 months away. 6 months and some days away from October. I mean, Halloween. I love your Princess Mononoke. I did draw it. Yeah, so my whole stream like aesthetic is kind of a mix between Studio Ghibli and my Splatoon character. So all of my alerts are all like the ones like the what is it? Follow, sub, dono, and raid alerts are all like my Octoling character as Princess Mononoke. And then in my about section, there's a billion Totoros. Those are all my bit badges. You're all me too. I love Studio Ghibli. Wait, Pondo in a bubble. It's so cute. What's your favorite Ghibli movie? Oh, and they're not. You've never had apple cider. Apple cider is really good. Oh my God. Thank you for the follow and hi, Star. Hi, Star. Hi, Star. Wait, am I a raider from Starbit? Am I a raider from Starbit? I am, thank God. I was looking in your stream. Sorry, thank you so much for the raid. I almost, wait, Star, I almost raided you back. I'm my own mod today, so please, try to give you a shout out. Please understand that I'm not a mod. Help. Guys, if you're not following Star, please change that. Star is my lovely friend and was working on their VTuber model today, and they're a really pog artist. Please give them a follow if you haven't already. I'm losing it a little bit, but hello, Raiders from Star. If you don't know me, my name is Luna. I'm kind of embarrassing. I stream a variety of games and things on Twitch. I stream art, I stream Splatoon, and I stream variety games such as Pokemon, Animal Crossing, and Stardew Valley. And it's nice to have you. And today I'm working on turning evolutions into yokai. And we're just starting with Flareon. Hi Gab, welcome in. Joe, thank you so much for the follow. I already need to go to sleep. No. Hi Mrs. Nesbits, it's good to see you. Welcome in. Wait, you know what I can do? I can be embarrassing. I'm gonna break my whole stream for this. Star drew this. Star drew this beautiful art. I'm gonna show your art off on stream, and please go follow. Please go follow Star if you haven't already, because I love them very much. Isn't this so cool? Isn't this so cool? Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. What yokai is Sylveon? Sylveon is, hold on, let me put this back because I've already like taken down all my Pokemon today. This is just a show and tell stream. You came here for art? Surprise, it's me breaking my stream space. Just kidding, we're good, just kidding. Thank you for following Star. Why does it feel like a proud mom moment? Like our friends? It does, but like in a good way, right? So Sylveon it's called, I'm typing it out. I can't type. I still can't type. Itan Momen is the name of the yokai that I'm modeling Sylveon after. It's like a really long cloth spirit. Hot all of a sudden. But yeah, that's what Sylveon's gonna be. But I'm doing Flareon first because I don't love the pose that I drew Sylveon in, so I might edit it a little bit. However, if you guys want to see the yokai that I've already completed, on stream for the last 2 weeks, I worked on Vaporeon as a Kappa, and I worked on Leafeon as a Kitsune. So I'm trying like a little bit of a lineless style, which I used to only draw lineless. I used to do all my Splatoon art lineless, and I felt like I slowly started losing my mind. But I like the look of lineless art, so I'm trying to like kind of explore and go back to it while I'm in a bit of an art block. Yeah, I think the Vaporeon came out really cute. I'm really happy with them. I'm trying to like model them after yokai that I feel like fit them, but also like yokai that are really, really different from like what they normally look like. So yeah. So squishy, yeah. How was the rest of your VTuber design today? How far did you get? I hope that it was fun, and it was really fun to watch. Reminds you of Jelly. I feel that we're all sisters. We're all related in some way, right? I mean, we're all gamers, so we have to all be related in some way. I think that this is how everything works. Hi, Ball. Vault, welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry also if I've missed some messages somewhere in here, but if anybody from any of the raids has to raid and run for any reason, if you have to go get a snack, if you have to go hydrate, anything at all, please, please, please go ahead and do that. Please don't feel any pressure to stick around. And make sure you always take care of yourself first. Hi, Autumn. How are you? Welcome in. It went well, mostly done with the first outfit. Ooh, you want to draw a few more toggles next? I can't wait to see like your whole wardrobe. It's gonna be so heckin' cute. Wait, Mrs. Nesbitt's made curse stuff. I want to see. I'm curious. I'm doing well, Autumn. I'm glad that you're doing good. You're doing okay. You have to deal with so much college work. No, I'm sorry, Vault. I hope that it's going okay. Hi, Winter. Welcome back. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we were actually just talking about like classes in school and like college work, school work and stuff earlier. And we were having a bit of discussion if like, what would you do if you could go back to school for free and like not have that schooling linked to a job of any kind? Like just like, what would you like 100% want to do? And if anyone would like to answer that question, I'd love to know. Yes, please go grab some food. Thank you so much for the raid again. I hope that you have a great dinner. Please take your time and please enjoy. Thank you so much and it was nice to meet you. The new cursed image. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I can't believe I missed curses, man. Wait, I have to turn off the window I was lurking in though, because now I'm lurking in my own stream. Okay, close it. I don't like like opening Twitch and like seeing myself, even though I'm seeing myself on OBS right now. What is the square, Winter? You go back to learn Japanese or about children's media. You wish you could have minored in that, but school made me exhausted. No, but children's media, would that be like children's books and like TV and like that sort of a thing? That's really interesting. Oh, and that'd be cool if you could go learn Japanese. Yeah, I was like mentioning earlier how like I've never had like a really formal Japanese college education, so I feel like that would be really fun. But in general, like I'd love to go back for that, like to take like very serious Japanese courses. Pottery or brand design is something I've always been interested in. You must go get the food. No worries, Muskrat. Thank you so much for hanging out today. You have a good rest of the stream. You have to. I'm forcing you. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping in. Please enjoy your food. You don't know the I can't help you with math, unfortunately. I wish I could, but me and numbers, I can't help. I'm really sorry. Mainly TV, but books. I'm sure online spaces would be a hot topic. You took one class about it and it was so insightful. That sounds so cool. There's so many cool things out there to learn. Oh, thank you, Autumn. Yeah, no worries. Have a nice sleep. Have good sleep, good sleep. I'll be here. Hi, Ani. Good morning. The bot is broken, but Sleepless can assign you a pastry. Thank you for your dailies. I'm sorry. Yeah, Twitch like is doing something right now and everything is broken. Not just for me, like everybody. But yeah, I'm sorry. Good night. Good luck with the art. Thank you so much. Thank you, Muskrat. Yeah, I'm sorry you guys don't have your pastries. I was in another stream earlier and their dailies were also not working. And then one of the raiders today were also saying that their bots were not working. So shakes fist up, Twitch. I will eat air. Oh my god. You can gamble. I think you should be able to gamble. Oh, there it is. Yeah. There it is, Mongoose. You can gamble. Don't worry, you can still lose all your points. I got you. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know why it's just the Mix It Up bot is suffering today. Hopefully it'll fix itself though. Don't tell Min. We gamble one pastry? Oh my god, I'm so happy for you. No, wait, Orange, you can't do that. You can't, sorry, I'm fixing my blanket. Min BRB'd, so they didn't see you. Love you too, Star. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Matt. How are you doing? Welcome in. I swear we're gonna start coloring at some point. We'll get there. I have a big belief. Welcome. Wait. What are the cardamom buns? That sounds good. What is this pastry that I would like to try? I like cardamom a lot. That also reminds me of fall, which I know I was having some sort of a conversation about how I feel like it's almost fall. My mind, though, I think is trained to just believe that it's almost fall. It doesn't matter like what time of the year it actually is. It's almost Halloween in my brain. But we're closer to Halloween than we're not. Think about it. I'm sure that makes a lot of sense. I have to try to draw like actual flames coming off of the flame, question mark? I don't know. Are we? Yeah, we're 6 months away from October 8th. And Halloween starts, well, Halloween already started. Halloween started on December 26th when Christmas was over. People keep mentioning Halloween this week. I know, it's so close. We're almost there. Just gotta keep believing. That's all you gotta do is just keep believing. and then it'll be almost Halloween for sure, but I really want to do a lot of Halloween art this year. We're gonna see if I have my yearly I am overwhelmed by my business trip and cannot function vibes that I have every year. Hi, JC. That is not what I said. But hello, how are you? Don't stop believing. Exactly. Okay, I don't like these lines that I made. I might have to add those after, because the shape looks good though, yeah. I'm gonna put a black background behind it so that I can make sure that everything is like, looks like it filled. And then I will, once again, my weekly adventure of trying to remember how to draw line lists will commence. Can't wait. Absolutely can't wait. All right, taking this away. Bringing the sketch back. Whew. Larry costume has to happen. I really think that JC is going to come to Riptide in a Larry costume. But you wouldn't even like, I mean, you'd probably stand out because you would be in like a suit, but it's not like it's like a, I don't know. There's this probably weirder cosplay you could show up in is what I mean. That's me, Mongoose. Thank you for the 7-stream streak, Matt. Thank you. It's not what you said, but it's what you meant. I see. But kind of related. I want to dress up for Halloween on stream this year. I feel like in the past I have dressed up on Halloween or like around Halloween for stream, but I haven't done that in a while. I ran out of outfits. I feel like any cosplay I've had, I've worn like at least once on stream already. So that'd be kind of fun, I thought. Maybe someday. Actually, hold on, this is important. I think Halloween's on a Friday this year. Not that I've looked it up, but I'm pretty sure it's on a Friday. It's on a Friday! Guys, Halloween's on a Friday this year. That's really exciting. A Rika cosplay with my teal hair, I would just have to like put it on top of my head, right? And then it would work. Good, the possibilities are endless. For sure. Yay! Yeah, I remember last year it was on a Thursday because I went to my friend's house and we just like hung out, and I remembered like I worked the next day, but we like went to a cafe and just hung out, and work was so hecking quiet for whatever reason. I don't know, but I didn't question it. We had a really nice time, yeah, hanging out. Thank you, Sleepless. It would be really fun to stream on Halloween this year, though. Maybe. I don't know. I usually like to hand out candy to trick-or-treaters. We'll see. I surprisingly haven't thought that far yet into Halloween. I know that's shocking. I think this looks good. Hi, War. Nice art there. I remember drawing Flareon before too. Let's go. That's awesome. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm currently working on redesigning Pokemon as yokai. So I'm turning Flareon into an Onibi, which is like one of those like spirit fire yokai. And so I'm planning on making Flareon blue, which I think is kind of exciting. No worries. Enjoy your sleep. Thank you so much for the lurk, and it was nice meeting you, Lucas. Take care. Take care. Have a good night. I'm having a lot of fun drawing Pokemon. This is my first ever Pokemon art project. So it's been nice to like break out and try something different. Although I can't see what I'm doing right now. Fill it for now. Go. Guys, which soundtrack should we listen to when the Deltarune playlist ends? I feel like I have Stardew on my brain, but I had a really fun time in Stardew yesterday, actually. I played for the first time in a while, actually. Oh, that sounds super cool, War. Nice. Do you draw digital as well? Do you have any favorite post-workout snack debating between almonds or an apple? So I have a really interesting take on this. I hate like packaged pre like out of the shell nuts of any kind. Unless it's like walnuts or like sliced almonds that I'm like putting on yogurt. Like I would never like have like a handful of like peanuts ever. I can't. Right on my computer screen, I wish they were real. I am real. Thank you for the 2 years. Hi Cam, I appreciate you. I hope that you're doing well. I miss you. Oh, Winter, I have to put on music that is not going to get bonked by Twitch. So the Arceus soundtrack might be more likely. But yeah, I have a random fun fact is I don't like snacking on like almonds or cashews or anything like that. So I would 100% say an apple with peanut butter, but I'm weird. So so I say apple with peanut butter. But my favorite, I do have apple and peanut butter as a post-workout snack. If I'm really warm, I like making a protein shake. I really enjoy, like, I have like vanilla protein powder, and then I love making some sort of a smoothie. And I would honestly say my post-workout snacks are usually something involving fruit, because I usually like need some sort of hydration from the fruit, if that makes sense. Hi Shiba Inu, welcome in, welcome to stream. JC, I'm so sad about that, because I can't believe that song is a part of Pokemon Violet, and it was only banned in 2 countries. I was entering the VOD and it was like Russia and like somewhere else. You can't listen to this song on YouTube. And they were like, this doesn't affect your channel. So I was like, well, I'm gonna let the VOD stay scheduled then, because I want to like remember that VOD because it was when I completed Violet, you know? But I was like, this is so weird. Okay. And where you mostly use digital for finishing touches instead. That sounds really cool though. That's a really nice technique. I miss you too. When are you visiting? Hopefully soon. Would be really fun. I'll keep you updated, of course. I want to go back to that cafe that we went to together to get the yummy drink. That would sound really nice. Hi, Pinky. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, let's see. I think I want to fix this a little. Yeah, any video game music suggestions that you all have? Maybe something like not super, super crazy. I think that the Deltarune soundtrack is the most upbeat I can do today. JC, that reaction was really funny. Really? They have a new tea shop down the street? Trying to sell me on something right now because I'm sold. It sounds like fun. I have to message you again, Cam, about my life. I'm doing good, Pinky. I'm way better now that I started streaming. Astera theme. What is that, War? Maybe. A tea shop sounds delightful, honestly. I want to make sure this is at least the same size. So let me copy this over here. We'll adjust it a little bit. Mouthwashing OST is pretty chill vibe for the most part. What is that? What are the you guys are just you're saying words. What is that? Hi Soap, I'm doing okay today. How are you? Give it a listen, it's chill. Okay, hold on. I need to write these down. Yes, I am looking for a pen and paper. Don't judge me. Mouthwashing and Astera on my Kirby notepad. I'll only remember if it's in front of my face. I have them written down. So I can remember. Yeah, as long as I'm not gonna get copyright bonked and it's chill, it sounds good. Well, listen, I'll turn it on when this ends. You're doing good. You just finished a workout, so you're really tired. What kind of a workout did you do? I hope it was nice. Kirby music is also good. Poke Village is good too. I'm gonna write all these down. I'll write down Kirby. I think I have a really cute Kirby playlist that I used to listen to. I don't know how quickly I can find it, but... Oh, and Arceus, because you're doing research tasks. Is that soundtrack up online? Okay, we have a lot of options. Arms and a bit of core. Ooh. I find that after like a really, really tough abs workout, my body feels like it's dying. I don't usually work out like just my core. Like usually I'll work out my core like on top of other muscles. So if I ever do a core routine, I'm like, no clue. Valid. Totally valid. Kirby Cafe. I want to go to the Kirby Cafe again. It sounds nice. I walked past the Kirby Cafe last month. I didn't have a reservation though. I've been before. You actually use the music app. I wish that they had an app for my desktop. Then we could listen to Splatoon music like all the time. That would be nice. They need to make their own like Spotify, but like Nintendo-ify. I don't know. Maybe scratch out mouthwashing because there's still one or two tense tracks that might not jump scare with. Okay, I'll put a question mark and I'll listen to it by myself. It has some nice ones overall though. I'll take a listen eventually though. I really like listening to and finding new video game music. Your arms felt like noodles. It was kind of funny. Oh no. Yeah, arm workouts can be tough, but good job for finishing them though. I think that's great. I did like a lower body workout today with some YouTube person that I have never watched their videos before. But actually, now that I think about it, it was a really good video, but I didn't subscribe to them and now I'm worried I'm never gonna find it again. No, there's a watch history. I'll find it again. I gotta do stronger workouts on your side. Basically, push-ups are not enough to build muscle for you. Calisthenics with weighted vests is definitely something you gotta do. Yeah, you hit a point eventually where sometimes you really gotta add the weights, I feel. I feel like that for sure for some things as well. I think it's a really nice way to like mix up your workouts as well, you know? Okay, we're getting places. I don't know where we're going, but we're going there. Yeah, yesterday I booted up Stardew before bed and I reached summer year 5, which is kind of insane. But the day before I went to the Skull Caverns and I had a day, I didn't look up these items, but I posted it in the Discord server. I found my first ever golden animal cracker in the Skull Caverns. I've never had one before. And I found the prismatic frog egg. I've never found that before either. But the day that I went, I had like no luck. It was like the spirits will be like really mad at you today. And then like I went into the Skull Caverns and I found like 2 like the holes in the ground really quickly that dropped me like way past level 10. And I was like, and then I found all this good stuff. And I was like, what bad luck? This is cool. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. Oh, Wow War. That sounds wild though. Wow, parkour. That is definitely something I've never tried. I'm so ahead of you now. Yeah, but I haven't been like, I feel like I hit a point where I kind of stopped grinding it, if that makes sense. Like, I'm just planting like fruits because I like them or I want to grow them. Like, I'm not really thinking about like making bank. I'm just sort of enjoying the game, which I feel is fine. But when I hit summer, I was like, I really wanted to make a farm like full of melons because they look cute when they grow and they're like worth money. And like I have so many star fruits in my Ginger Island farm, so I was like, why am I gonna plant like more of those? So I just like planted melons everywhere, and I'm excited to see what it looks like when they all grow. I really want to get a big giant plant too. I haven't been able to do that yet. I think I tried with the pumpkins in the fall and I didn't get one. I was sad. I was decent at wall running back then. Oh my god, I could do front flips on the ground. Definitely lost some of that though. That's wild. That's super cool. If I did that, I would fall on my face. So I think that whatever skills you still have from all that is probably way above whatever I would have trying to do that. That's super cool. I want to give him a little pout. Just a little pout. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think it's so cute. I'm gonna drink some water because I feel like I haven't had water in the last hour and a half. That bot still works. Please don't worry. Please don't worry. That bot still works. Never be alarmed. You guys have the same brain cell. Oh, hello. Sorry if that hurt anybody's eyes. It's super hard at first, but once you learn the trick, it gets easier. But the strain on the muscles is insane. It's like training 4 times a day in one sitting. Man. What a cool thing, though, to get into. That's really interesting. I don't think I've ever met anybody that like knew how to do all that. The secular chat brain cell. So true. So hecking true. JC, did you have a good day today? Guys, tomorrow I have a work meeting from 4 to 5. No other meetings. I just have a meeting from 4 to 5. I'm really mad about it. I'm really hecking mad about it. Yeah. And like, it was one of those things where like they requested it and they were like, please, this is the only time we can do. Yeah, right, Beeth? Hi, Beeth. No, really, like I saw it in my calendar and I was like, and I scheduled it too. I was the one that was, well, I didn't want to do it, but I still scheduled it because I had to. It's my job. But I was really mad. You're gonna cancel it? Thanks. You call and say there's an emergency. It's so rude. It could have been an email. It literally could have been an email. That's the sad part. That's the absolute sad part. Also, how is your Scarlet Violet journey going, Beeth? Welcome in. You thought of trying it because you used to play Prince of Persia back then? I'm not sure what that is, but I'm assuming that they're connected, and that is really cool. Why did the music get evil? Is this a part of the... Oh, it is. Oh, we still have quite a little bit left in the soundtrack. Okay. Keeping an eye on it. But yeah, so I'm not looking forward to like a combo of that and needing to do my taxes tomorrow night. Like I could do it other nights, but then the night would become like Friday night. And I'm like, I don't want to do it on Friday night, you know? Weird symbol. That's a cryptic message. You finished the DLC. Highly recommend. I have the DLC. I have it now. Yeah, Veeth is here. Are you cooking us dinner, Cam? Are you cooking us dinner? It's an old game. I could look it up later, War, but thank you though, Camuel. Yeah, tomorrow is the day that I set aside in my calendar to do taxes because if I keep putting it off, it's just gonna be annoying. And I'm not even putting it off. I've just like been busy. Like I was away all weekend and I feel like I had like no time to myself in general and I stream and blah, 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 blah. Taxes were so painful. Honestly, though, you guys like coming in here and like saying that in past tense means that you survived, right? You survived the taxes once. No, Cam is making us dinner. Yeah, that's okay. I'll take the frozen dinner. Thanks. Hi, Inkog. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, why is this liquefy tool not doing what I want? Hi, Cobb. Welcome in. How are you? Good evening. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. You survived and lost money. I usually do too. Yeah. I hate that. I hate owing taxes. Like, I already pay so much money in taxes, but since like my stream paychecks and stuff don't get taxed, they have to take all that. They shouldn't. They literally shouldn't. Oh, that's really cool, Laura. Good to know. Good to know. Cup is here. Yeah, she is. You haven't done your taxes, but you did buy the dip and top up your IRA. Are these good things? What is the dip? I don't know what that means. True. Thankfully, you got through it pretty quickly. That's good. I'm hoping to get through mine pretty quickly too, because I keep like pretty good track of things during the year. So I'm hoping that that'll make my journey like a lot less painful. But I'll still probably like complain anyway, though, because why not? Don't look at your 401k if you have them. I don't want to look at anything. Your dinner is a freezer dump, which is just all the uneaten freezer foods you have, and it's pretty much a feast. Hey, that sounds like it could be some pretty good stuff, though. I don't like the shape of this, but I can't figure out what kind of a shape I want to make. Oh, you bought D-dip. Oh, okay. I understand now. It means more money in the long run. Yeah. I just want more money now. Like, why does they have to take my money now? And why do I have to suffer and be an adult? You know? You had stir-fried noodles for dinner. That sounds really good. Sigh. But after I finish the taxes, I know I will feel better and feel like I accomplished something. I guess. I almost hit delete on that. Random streamer question. For Luna, a streamer friend of mine, do you write off streaming expenses on your taxes? Yes, because that streamer friend of mine doesn't, but thinks that they should next year. So I don't know if I can give like qualified tax information because I don't feel like I understand anything. I just routinely do things, if that makes sense. But yeah, so my streaming is a business. It's a small business. I have a tax ID like for my business. So I do claim taxes on that. And since I do my taxes for my stream business, I write off anything that has to do with stream, everything. So like my PC that I bought last year, writing that off. Like any like packaging things that I do for like whenever like I have like orders, like packaging supplies, like anything that I spend, because I do spend money on my business. Like I spend kind of a lot on my business at the end of the day. Like when I buy like paper for prints, like I bought a printer to make prints last year. Like everything that I spend that goes back in towards like Oyasumi Luna-chan, I write off. Feds have entered the chat. I mean, I don't think I make enough money for anyone to care about what I'm doing. Like some people are like freelance designers and stuff making like bank. Like I don't make bank, but I make money where, yeah, I do claim all of that stuff. I think it's good to do because in theory, if you can, you know, get money back or, you know, write off things for what you do, I think that that's a good thing to do. But it's also a lot of work. Like I keep a big spreadsheet every single year, and I have been since I started streaming, of like all the money I make from my business, including Etsy, sticker club, commissions, like everything, and then all the money I spend back towards everything. So I like, yeah, that's as much as I can say, because that's what I do. So I would say yes, but also if you wanna chat about it too, I'm open to chatting. I want everyone to not need money because we all have food and housing and basic needs. met. I want to not have to pay extra money for making money for my hard work. Yeah. Yeah, War, I getcha. Not, but yeah, it's not financial advice. Only the top talent can make bank in the creative departments where I know. I like to think of myself though as not a starving artist, but someone whose hobbies like pay for themselves, if that makes sense. Like I try to view it more like the money that I make from doing things I enjoy, like streaming and, you know, the support from you guys and like, you know, from art and stuff like that. I like thinking that that goes back into my creativity to help support and fund what I do, if that makes sense. Like, but I work a 9 to 5, so like I do that on top of this, so that also makes my taxes more complicated. But yeah, I like to think of it in a way as my hobbies funding themselves. Oh, really, Cup? Okay, see, those kinds of things, though, I don't really understand. That stinks, so that you would spend more than you make and you would still owe money. That's so weird. Brr. I'm gonna fight them for you. That's why I have a day job. Until you build your workshop, you got a few more tools before that. I find that the combo of just, like, having your job and then doing all your creative stuff on the side is really nice. I know that's not for everybody, but... yeah, I was doing just streaming and art for a little while and it like wasn't enough for me. I needed the stability of a paycheck. So I was always looking for work. But in between, I always had my art is what I wanted to say. But yeah, you're so real for that. You're so real. We're all real. How cool is that? You didn't write it off, but next year. Yes, please do it next year for sure. I 100% recommend because that'll make the money that you owe go down. Which I'm sure you know. Our dinner selection is gyoza, spring rolls, orange chicken, and not from your freezer, but lactose-free boxed mac and cheese. I'm coming over, Soap. That sounds so good. Luna has 9 to 5 and a side business. Sounds like a certain No! No! Didn't follow my #1 advice, just be rich. JC, I wish I could follow that advice. Sounds good. Sign me up. How do I just be rich? Having a paycheck is always a great leg to stand on, at least until you can live from the creative part. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I do think though, like there's obviously like downsides as a creative person. Like I can't like 100% put like myself into streaming and art and things like that because I do have another job, which takes up like a lot of my time and energy. But at the same time, I think right now like the balance is pretty good, at least for me. But yeah. I think that like there's a lot of things though that I would probably do as an artist that I don't do now because I work 9 to 5. Like I don't have commissions open because that's like a little bit too much for me on top of working. I feel like I wouldn't have time to like be creative for myself if I like took commissions on top of already working, like on top of like anything else that I do in my day-to-day. So there is like some things for sure that are affected by it, but I'm pretty like okay with the structure I have in my life right now and like my creative and balance and my life balance, if that makes sense. Yeah, for sure there are pros and cons. Absolutely. Absolutely. I also like my 9 to 5 job, so that also like helps. I like my job a lot. And whereas like, yes, I did just complain that I have a meeting from 4 to 5 tomorrow. Like I am very grateful for my job and like the experiences that it brings me. So that also helps a lot as well. For sure. I know I feel bad sometimes, but it's more of like I know that it would be hard for me mentally to do commissions on top of like already working and already being in an art block. I don't know, like my brain would I feel like my brain would like explode a little bit. I feel like if I took commissions, it would be like 2 a month. And I'm like, is that even worth it in a way? I get that too. I'm always super tired. When I come home too, I can't stream or work anymore for now. You gotta fix your health before that. Yeah, your health is #1. Health is always super #1 important. Because I think that like if we don't have our health, then we can't do so many things. So definitely always make sure to take care of your health first and foremost. Yeah, right, Cup? I'm mad about it. I scheduled it too. I didn't suggest it, but I was the one who put it in the calendar because I was forced to. I have to like be a human for it too. Like it's not even just like a powwow with my coworkers and we just gossip for 40 minutes and work for 5, you know? So weird. I'm not Larry. I'm not Larry. I will say though, for me, something that helps my like work creative life balance, if that makes sense, is I work remote and like it really helps because when I when I used to go into work, my creative battery, I feel, was a lot lower than it was because I would come home and like just lie on my floor and like have no energy to do anything at all whatsoever because I had to go out and be social and do my job in person. Even if my job like wasn't that hard that day, or if I didn't like teach a class that day or something, it was so hard sometimes to come home and get myself to do work. But now, or like art, I mean. But since I work from home, I do find that I have more creative energy and more time to do a lot of things. Working in person was a nightmare. You work from home now too. Yeah, like I honestly like don't know if I could ever go to work again unless it was a job that I really, really, really loved or like really felt so strongly passionate that like, yes, like this is a change I have to make. It helps so much for me. I can't like, I can't be overly social anymore. I can't do like, I go to work, like into work with my coworkers so infrequently. And even on those days that I do, I'm like, why am I here? Like, I'm just like, I could get so much more done at home. Why am I here? Like, I've never, this might sound bad, but I've never been someone to like be social at my jobs ever. Like I just work and go home, period. Like it didn't matter like what job it was. I was always like that. So like remote for me is like perfect because I don't have to talk to anybody unless I'm forced to in a call, if that makes sense. Oh my God, it just like drains me. Working remote is so nice because you save yourself like 2 hours commute time, that too. And especially the time to eat beforehand and do hair and makeup, you have like 3 extra hours for yourself. Yeah, although I will say this was when I lived in Japan and I set the bar so low. I lived a 5-minute walk from the high school that I worked at, first of all. So I didn't even have a commute. I know I can't complain about the commute, but like, I knew I was like, I have to go in and teach. I'm gonna set the bar so low from day one. From day one, I almost wore no makeup to school. Like none. Like I would just do my eyebrows and like mascara. So then I was like, I know, the students know, I know, the teachers know, this is where I am. I'm never doing more than this. Less is if I'm really tired, but like I never like overdressed up or like overdid my hair and makeup or anything because I was like, you're telling me I have to go to this school for like however many years I work at this school and like be like center of attention in the classroom. Like I'm not setting this bar high because I'm just gonna like overthink it in the morning and be like, oh my God, I have to get ready. I don't want to. And that was what I did. No shame. I do more makeup and get more ready for streams than I did physically working at that school. Oh my God. Your job is physical, so you don't have options of remote work. You're just looking forward to when the snow has melted and you want to walk to work again. Walking to work is super nice. I had another job that I could walk to instead of like take the train, like also when I lived in Tokyo, and I really, really liked walking to work a lot. You work hybrid, but the days you're remote, you have more energy to do things around home. Yeah. It's just like wild. Like I feel like something goes off in my brain where I'm like, I know I have like more time. And I feel like if I'm at work, like I would just like on my breaks, I'd just be like this, blah, 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 blah. Like I would just like be like looking at my phone, but like at home, I'm like, I have 7 minutes. I can throw a load of laundry in and I get so much done and it's so nice. Of course, sometimes I zone out, but like in general, it's like, oh, I could pick up my room. I straightened my hair today in like the 10 minutes that I had. Like I can't do that if I'm at work physically, you know? Office culture is so weird. I don't blame you for preferring remote too. Yeah, I 100%. So real. Thanks, guys. To be honest, same though. When I do face cam, you do more work than when you go in person for work. But I also feel like it's like I can be more of myself when I'm on stream, if that makes sense. Like, cause like I like to like my makeup right now, it's hard to tell. Like my lipstick is purple. Like I feel like my eyeshadow is like pretty dark. Like I couldn't do things like this like when I worked in the school that I worked at like in Japan, which was like the last jobs that I had in person were teaching. And like so I like couldn't like express myself how I wanted to express myself. So like now that I'm like, you know, on stream, it's like, oh, I can wear my purple lipstick. I can do whatever the heck I want because it's like my space. So I feel more inspired. But I'm like, I'm getting paid. And then like before I go get paid, you're telling me I have to like get dressed up. No, not doing it. Not doing it. You like socializing with your coworkers? You feel like it helps a lot? I like socializing with my coworkers when I see them. But like, I don't feel like I need to go to work to socialize. Like, I feel like I can just, I don't know, text them or something. But I do understand. I do think though that it is nice, like, especially if you have like a good office culture, which some people must have, right? They probably enjoy being around their coworkers. Thank you, man. This is turning into more of a yap stream than an art stream, but I did get the base done. And my playlist is repeating. So let me, hold on, let me refer to my notes. I'm seeing, trying to find a playlist. You guys told me, I'm looking up more music. I can't see the chat right now. I'm looking up Astera. Let's put this on. I don't know what this is. Is Capcom gonna like shred me if I play this though? Is Capcom gonna destroy me? Do you guys think Capcom would destroy me? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You think it's fine? Is this the right soundtrack? I'm gonna go through, I'll click maybe every couple of songs, I'll go through and change based off of you guys' gamer track recommendations. Thank you though for the recommendation. Let me scroll up. I think makeup should not be needed, to be honest, unless special occasions like parties or weddings. I think it's like this is a weird woman standard thing, right? Where like in theory it shouldn't be needed and I shouldn't have to put on makeup, but like I feel like I kind of feel like I'm a little bit more awake and alive when I have my makeup on, and unfortunately I feel like that ties to the workplace, which is unfortunate. Hi Cherry, welcome back, welcome back. MySpace, okay. I don't wear makeup, I just have to make my hair look not like it exploded overnight. That's honestly valid though. Change this stream to just chatting. I'm literally drawing. Stop. I'm drawing, I swear. Maybe. I was low-key giving financial advice. It was low-key. Also, welcome back, Ben. I promise there's some art happening. I like the soundtrack so far. You're more of a hermit than anything. I don't see people or go out until I need to. I'm starting to become a hermit as well. I used to not be at all, but as the more I age, the more I need to be inside. Hotaru, I hope you had fun. I'm good at finances. No, you don't think Capcom would? Okay. Good luck with the laundry, Ani. Some workplaces require makeup. That's insane. Oyasumi Luna-chan's financial style advice. Oyasumi Luna-chan's financial style advice is not financial advice. Thank you. That's a good way to describe it. Oh my god. What was I just gonna say though? I don't remember. But I feel like if my workplace required makeup and they said that you have to put on makeup to work here, I would say no, and I wouldn't do it. However, I'm someone that I like makeup. I like doing my makeup. I like having like my hair look nice. I like putting makeup on. I think like makeup and like nails and stuff are like artistic expression. But if someone is like, you have to do this because society says you have to do this, that's when I get mad. You know, like I don't know. I don't like these standards. My take on it is women put on makeup to impress other women. Men don't care at all. Or they put on makeup to impress themselves and to use my eyeshadow that I bought that I like. You know, just yapping me. Hermitcraft. Is anything that we're listening to relating to Hermitcraft? Because I don't know what we're listening to. I don't know. Or even always been a hermit. Mood. You had a lot of fun. It was such a funny session. That's good. You had to buy a pair of pants because you can't wear clothes with holes to work. Tell me why the pair you bought was $32. $32 for work. They should pay you back for that. No, Mongoose. Yeah, society can be not so great sometimes, for sure. For sure. You have to eat every day and sleep every day and hydrate every day. Society expects it. I mean, that'll do. Those are things that I need to do to live, right? So this I will do. You heard Hermit that was like, oh, I see, Winter, I see. Society can burn for all you care. I'll just live in the woods, fish and hunt when that happens. I want to live in the woods. Until there's bugs, then I want to move out of the woods. Then I would want to, like, yeah, move. Yo, cop, wait, let's go. I don't know what you're saying that made me think of when I want to kiss my homies goodnight. Society calls me gay. This is amazing. Put on makeup to ignore the horrors of society behind this sharp eyeliner. Exactly, men, exactly. Oh my god, my work uniform consists of a black polo and blue jeans. It's so ugly, but you don't have a choice. Honestly, though, this is like might be a hot take, but sometimes like I worked one job where I had to like what is it? I had to wear an apron and I had to wear my hair up always at when I worked at Tivana. And I kind of liked it because every single day I knew that I could go to work and the apron would cover whatever I was wearing. So it didn't matter what I wore. And I had to put my hair up, so it didn't really matter what my hair looked like. And so I could be a little lazy. Like I can understand not really feeling comfortable in like what work is telling you to wear in general, like if it's like a specific uniform. But in a way, it's kind of nice to like not have to think about what you're gonna wear that morning, if that makes sense. Yo, wait, the gambling wins. Let's go. Around last week, you faced the final boss in a D&D campaign. It was epic. Nice, Hotaru. Yeah, bugs are evil. You miss having 20k points, but you got too excited and lost it all. You'll gain them back. Yes, yeah, right. You get it, Star. It's kind of nice in a way. Like of course, I want to still be able to like have my own style and dress how I want. But sometimes if work is like, this is what you're wearing, I'm like, okay, done. Bet. I don't know. Whatever. Not thinking is so good. So good. Yo, 17? That's pretty good. All right, I don't know what tone of blue I want to make Flareon yet. So let's play around a little bit with the colors. I think I originally pictured them a little bit lighter than this. So I'm going to toss in some lighter colors and see how I feel, I guess. I think I like the bright more. Play around a bit. Oh no, you told Min! So I'm actually, Flareon is designed after an Onibi, which is like a spirit flame, which are usually depicted as blue. So I want to kind of stick to doing the whole, like the whole character with a bit of an icy blue color. But I'm not really sure what tone of blue yet. I might put a tiny bit of like a teal in, but I kind of want it to be a little bit on the dull side, like a gray blue. Yo, let's go, Mongoose. JC, gamble all you won't. Don't. If I didn't have to go to work every day, I would not mind a uniform. But having to wear a uniform every day would get boring. That's true, Soap. I agree with that. You are correct. You only help others make bad financial decisions, though. Oh, wait, I don't like that. I think I want to keep this a little bit on the gray side. And I want it to be kind of glowy. I don't really know what to do exactly about the glow yet. We're kind of making this up as we go along. Because I could put like a glow around the entire flame on the head, or I could not, and then it would be like a part of, I don't know. I feel like if there's a glow, there's a chance it might look like it's disconnected from Flareon. That makes sense. JC is a devil on my shoulder. This is so true. Y'all are always trying to enable each other to gamble. You're never gonna crack Clover, though. She'll probably be here soon. When she comes back from work. That's valid, War. Totally valid. The Jamble? The what now? The soundtrack is really pretty. Thank you for the suggestion. I still really don't like the shape of this thing on its head. There's a chance, though. What if I duplicate it and I erase it a little bit? Oh, hello. No worries, Vin. I should figure that out later. Wow, you can already like see a lot of the shapes fine though, which is really nice. I think I want to still make it a bit more desaturated though. I feel like a lot of the other ones came out really saturated, so I'll keep playing around. Thank you so much for the lurk. Oh my gosh, enjoy Stardew War. I hope that you have fun. Have fun, have fun. I wanted to hop on and play some Stardew today, and then I don't know what happened. The whole day just ended before I did it. And then suddenly I was here. Thank you for the lurk cup. I love these colors. The different shades go together really nicely. Thank you, Soap. Yeah, I kind of like what I just randomly chose, so I don't know if I want to edit it too much, because I really did see this as like kind of a dull blue with just like a little bit of brights. I also think that I want to make the tail, dark. I mean light, sorry. I made it dark just so that I could see it. But I think that I want to do this the same shade as this here. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Arceus stream next. Thank you, Winter, for the lurk. Thank you. And you do have fun. You're on spring year 1, day 25. Let's go. That's exciting. Have a good time. Yeah. Cam, we're designing them after yokai. And so I designed, here, I'll type it in chat. I designed Flareon after an Oni bee, which is like that little like flame looking spirit thing. And they're usually blue, so I wanted to make Flareon blue. But I'm still playing around a bit with the colors. Thank you, War. Thank you. Yeah, usually I feel like they're like depicted as like a kind of like tealish blue with like a white center. That's so cool. Thank you. And then what's her face is up here too, Sylveon. But I don't like the pose. So I think that the bent leg in the front is a little bit too long, so I have to go through and fix that one a little bit. So I'm starting with Flareon before I go into Sylveon. Oh, and wait, I want to show you, Cam. I don't think you were here at the beginning of stream, and anyone else who maybe wasn't here at the beginning of stream. You see her? You see the angel? She arrived today. So guess what I'm gonna mail probably this week? Is all the sticker club stuff. But yeah, Fry arrived. So if you were a part of my sticker club in March, these are the March rewards. And I think that this is one of my favorites, so I'm very excited. And if anybody is curious about the sticker club, it's a monthly print and sticker like little subscription service that I'm doing for the entire year, featuring different Splatoon chibis. And each month I'm drawing a different character, and you get 2 stickers and 1 print of the same design. So you can like, you know, maybe display one and use one, save one, so that you don't like hoard stickers because you're like, oh my god, I don't know where to put it. So I'm giving you all different varieties. And these are the past designs that I did. Sorry, I feel like sharing because I'm really happy with how these are turning out. So this is January, February, March. We're in month 3, which is really exciting. But yeah, we're gonna also probably next week, we'll end up taking a little bit of a break from this project to do the April chibi. And I already know who I'm drawing. Thank you, War. Thank you. You built one on Pokemon X, most deadliest team ever. Nice, War. Thank you. Larry for April? No. 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 A Luna calendar? What do you mean? What do you mean? Hi, Emogi. Hold on. Sorry. My drawing glove just did something funny. Never mind. It's fine now. It's fine. Maybe. Okay, it's good. All right, getting back into this. I'm gonna keep fixing the tones a little bit. You bred it to have an adamant nature. You made it a monster. Oh my gosh. That sounds kind of cool though. A calendar with the sticker for each month as the art in it next year. Oh. Wait, that's interesting. What would that look like? Why did you put this idea in my brain? Why did you put this idea in my... Why is it there? And the dates on the calendar. Special Luna events is really cute. I could put like my stream anniversary or something in there. I've never made a calendar before. That's a really interesting idea. I wonder if those are expensive to make. I've never looked into like making a calendar before. Yeah, sorry, links aren't allowed in the chat, but if you want, I will copy this and I will save it for myself to look at. Give me 1 second. Just copy and paste it elsewhere. And I will check after stream if that's okay. But I saved it. Shout out to the 3K follower. No! Luna calendar was just all the drawings of 3 and 8. I could honestly do that. I've genuinely though never looked into like making calendars before. No, it's all good, War. It's all good. It's mostly to prevent bots from coming in and sharing links. Also, sorry, hold on. My drawing web is still like really inside out. Fixing it. 2038. That year is so far in advance. It makes me nervous. Ew. Ew. That feels crazy though. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll have to look into see if I'm but the only thing is though, like if I were to do like a calendar or something like that, the thing that I like about the sticker club is I can stream what I make and people can see what I make. Like it's not like what I'm doing is not exclusive, like only the people that are in the club like know what I'm doing sort of thing. Like I'm a streamer, I can't do that. like I wouldn't have the time or like energy or space to like, you know, do like just secret art for like the sticker club people, because I feel like that would like I wouldn't be able to stream it like that. I don't think that would be as fun, right? But then the thing with the chibis that I wanted to make really apparent was it was only for people in the sticker club. So I wasn't actually planning on using the art for anything else because I want that to always be special to the people that like are subscribing members, you know, like as an exclusive thing. So I'd have to think about like reusing the art, I guess is what I want to say. I could do a calendar of Eevee evolutions. I don't know what to do with these. I don't know what to do with all these drawings. And I was actually, if any of you guys have any idea of like what I could potentially do with these drawings, I'm listening. I don't know what that means, but I'm listening. I don't like how I'm doing this. Because yeah, right now it's just like something fun to do. And there ends up being 9 of them, I think, including Eevee. If my quick math is mathing. Make posters to sell. It could be on Etsy or Amazon. Yeah, posters could be cool. Hi, Goldie. The pastries are not working today, but thank you. Thank you, Mongoose. Thank you. Thank you for that. I thought it could be cool to like turn them into cards, like Pokemon cards or something like that too. And then like I could like talk a little bit about like the yokai that they're modeled after. I don't know. Right now it's just a random project. No, I know. Yeah, I'm trying to get into doing for fun art because I've been like very uninspired lately. I don't know who I am as an artist. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know why I'm here. Blah, 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 blah. Hard art things. So yeah, just trying something different, you know? Get yourself some Chuck's cards. Sound fun. I feel like they could be fun, and I have my printer that I'm making all my own prints with, so like it would be really nice to like utilize the printer that I bought and not get like bonked with a million random fees on merchandise as an artist right now. Trying to avoid that. So paper goods might be the way to go for a little while, unfortunately. Nervous laughter. I could probably, I don't know if I could print cards. I feel like my printer can do any size. I would assume that that's small. I print all the 4x6 prints on my own, so maybe it could do prints that are even smaller than that. I'd have to check in the printer. And I'd have to check to see if I can buy paper that's like really small, like the size of a card too. Something I really want to avoid doing is cutting things out on my own. Like if I have a printer that can print all random sizes, I would like to utilize that, you know? I know exactly what I want to do, but I need my workshop to get started. You want to smith fantasy weapons? That sounds super cool. That's a really awesome project, War. I hope that you'll be able to do that someday. Thanks, Sleepless. Yeah, I'll think about it though. Right now, I can't even figure out how I want to post these online, so there's that. That could be a good step one to figure out, you know? You can always print 2 copies of the art on one paper and then cut it after. You're right. I have a paper cutter. I just also have a problem called I like to print out the thing and have it work. Thank you for your pride, Falco. Welcome in. Good evening. Yeah. Riptide. Exactly. Yeah. Riptide. How are you? Good evening. Please claim your daily to allow Sleepless to assign you a daily pastry. Doing well. That's good. Ohio man. Dude, there's so many Ohio people. We were just talking about that in my server. That there's so many people from Ohio. What's Ohio? Okay. I think Winkerbean started the conversation too. There's like so many people from Ohio, like just like in my community and in the Splatoon community in general. I think it's kind of funny. Yeah, I'll think about what I want to do with these though. I still have some more to do and I don't know exactly what they're all going to even look like yet, so. How is Ohio? I've never been to Ohio. Don't look at that image above you. I've never been there. It's gone now. Costco muffin. That's a good custom one. Everyone asks what's Ohio, but never how's Ohio. I don't know if I want to ask how. Ohio is okay. Okay. Thanks so for your daily. Sleepless will assign you a daily at random. Sleepless is working overtime today. Thanks, Sleepless. I miss you too. Bye. Thanks for the lurk. That was a little bit funky. I don't know if I should go in immediately and start kind of drawing these sorts of more details. But I think I like the colors. I don't think I want to change anything. It's giving me that like dull gray that I was looking for. Hi, Fishy, for the second time today. How are you? Welcome in. I bought the Violet DLC. I'm excited to play it. I'm gonna start it not this weekend because of Splatfest, but next weekend we'll start it. The day before Easter. Easter is the weekend after next. Can you believe that? You're big vibing? Nice. Ohio only happens in Ohio, so I'm never gonna know anything else. Okay. Also, I think maybe since I have other music that people were also interested in, this soundtrack is really cool. I'm actually gonna favorite this because this is a really nice soundtrack. Thank you for the recommendation. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put on, let's see. Can you make me what? What is that, Goldie? Music changing? I think I want Kirby. Highway Kirby! Ohio is a Aggressively okay. All right, all right. I'll believe you, I guess. I guess I'll believe you. Sorry, my blanket keeps falling. Can't wait for you to play the DLC. It's got your favorite storyline. I'm excited. Oh, wait, can I make your Nintendo me? Yes, you can, if that's what you're asking. Sleepless. But yeah, we'll start. Isn't Easter in 2 weeks? I have no idea. I can't even believe that it's April. We'll start the Violet DLC on April 19th, because this weekend is Splatfest. You love Kirby music so much? Me too. It was a suggestion also from chat, so I decided to put it on. Your work is appreciated, Sleepless. Yeah, I can't believe that Easter is so soon. I have to, like, probably make desserts, which is exciting because I haven't baked desserts in a really long time. I think since Christmas. Oh my god, Fishy, yes, please rest up. Please, please, please do whatever you gotta do. Even if you're just big vibing. If you have to step off, if you have to go chill, if you have to go to bed. Actually, I think it's early for you. What color are my eyes? Helpful. That's not helpful. Brown. But my Octoling does gray. So you can choose if you want to make it like me or if you want to make it like my Octoling, I guess. They look purple. Even better. I'm gonna lie to you and say that they are purple. Would you believe me? I'm a little bit of a liar though. Yes, okay, good. The songs of Bob, I agree. It makes me really happy. I don't want to listen to too much Kirby though, because it's gonna make me want to buy the new game, but I'm not getting a Switch 2 at launch. I'm gonna wait for a cuter one to come out. A cuter Switch, that is. Do I dye my hair? I mean, if I said that this teal was natural, I would really be lying to you. If I dye my hair, it's almost always a teal or a blue, or it fades to a green. Also, my hair keeps getting caught on my headphone. So I have to say yes, because, yeah. A telling lies emote? Wait, what would that be? It looks pretty natural. Thanks, Goldie. And no worries, Soap. Enjoy. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out today. That is me, Mongoose. It is really expensive. $450 for the console, I feel, is expensive, but like I'm okay with it. It's the $80 per game that is kind of making me feel a little bit blah. But I'm a big fan of this franchise, so until they announce Animal Crossing, I'm not buying it. And I really want, what I'm hoping is they'll come out with an Animal Crossing Switch too, and then I would just buy that. That's what I'm hoping. No! Wait, what is... I don't want you to be sad, Goldie. You still want an emote of the reaction face from the other day? I have no more spots because you wanted the bunny. You gotta choose. The bunny is taking up all the space that you could have ever imagined. Like 100% for sure. Greens. I want more emote slots, but I don't at the same time. I got really distracted from this, but I really was working on a couple of new emotes too. And I got distracted to draw Pokemon. Oopsies. This music is like making my soul happy. Yeah, that! You can see the thought process going through my mind. Teehee. You only get the bun for a limited time, which I'm sure you're all aware. You're okay with Nintendo. There is not good reason to justify a new console from them. Not only that, but you have to buy the games over $100 where you are. You know what? The games are super expensive. I think that the new console makes sense considering that like we went from like it's a pattern from going from like the Wii to the Wii U, for example, and you know, making a new version, and it's been a while since the Switch came out. So I'm excited to see like what they're going to, or like what it's going to be like to play the Switch 2. I just like personally, like I don't buy games just to buy them or buy like entire consoles just to buy them. That's a little bit too much for me. So I just personally I'm going to be waiting, and it is an investment. It's a pretty big investment. You know? Also, I just realized I'm going to put this on shuffle because it was going through like the same song over and over because it was not shuffled. So now we'll get some variety. For $100, you'll buy a game with a CD soundtrack, an acrylic stand, and enamel pins, and a full-size poster. Yeah. Yeah. The price of the games is it's just too steep for me. I don't play a variety of games so much anyway, though, so I feel like it won't be so bad for me. But for people that like really like to explore and play a lot of different stuff, I feel like it's gonna hit them really hard. They wait for an emulator. The only reason Nintendo still sells consoles is because they function like Apple walleted garden ecosystem. So I think a lot of people are like generally interested too, and like, you know, playing them and stuff like that. I don't think that it's been so soon in between the Switch 1 and Switch 2 personally. So I feel like the timing is pretty good. It's just that it's the price of it is really expensive. You thought you were going insane? No, I was going insane. Yeah, exactly. Sleepless. But yeah, I don't historically know like the timeline, like for example, from like the Wii to the Wii U and like from all the consoles, but I feel like it's been a good amount of time. Hi, C-Star! The dailies are broken today, but Sleepless will assign you a pastry. Welcome in. Nintendo does make good games, but the company has really bad ethics and morals. Yeah, I'd prefer to not like delve too much into a negative discussion though, so I'd appreciate it if we can maybe stop the conversation here. But yeah, the bot isn't working. My logic is if I can get an hour per dollar I pay, it's worth it. So 60 plus hours for $60 games is worth it, but yeah, no, I get that, CC. I was like describing this when it came to like the price of, like for something like Splatoon, I don't mind paying like a lot of money, but I compare it with like Kirby games, for example, that I might beat in 5 hours. Like, I'm like, I don't know if that's the same as me getting 1,600 hours in Splatoon, you know? Thank you, War. Thanks, Sleepless. Xenoblade games are practically free. That's funny. Yeah, I'm really picky in general, though, with my games. As you guys know, I don't play a variety, so for me, I feel like buying a game here and there is okay. But I know some people really like to have, like, you know, like get a bunch, like a lot of franchises, and they like to get a lot of things that come out, which maybe at that point, maybe they should have like an Xbox, what is it, Game Pass over a Switch, but yeah. Yeah, content updates are great. I'm excited to see where games that I play, or what kind of updates games that I play will continue to get updates like. That sentence made no sense. Basically, I want to know what my starter value might look like in a year. I don't think that's a bad thing to want, right? 1,000 plus hours for a $60 DLC is a steal. True. I don't price games on per hours basis. Is not like a subscription model. You pay for the gameplay and the story. You don't care if it's 10 hours or 1,000 as long as you have fun. Yeah, that's also really true. I think the fun is like the biggest part though. Like, I don't always think that like, if like there are some games that I had a lot of fun playing, but I don't go back to them. And I think that that's okay as long as I had a good time playing them, if that makes sense. But then I finish them and I'm like, all right, that was good. And then done. You know what I mean? So even if it's a game like that, I don't really mind as long as I enjoyed it. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Over $60 is a lot. I was actually talking about this last stream, but I actually think that where this is really going to hurt at the end of the day is parents and families with kids. And, you know, I grew up playing Game Boy Color, the Wii, the GameCube, the Wii, my, you know, DS and stuff. And like, I don't think that that generation of kids is going to exist for so long for the average person if families can't afford to buy games for their children anymore or justify like a $90 thing for a child. So I actually wonder if it's going to kind of change the player base a little bit. And it's kind of difficult because Nintendo makes all these like all ages games, and like, you know, they have to be affordable and like accessible for all ages. And if they're not, then that's kind of sad. At least in my, that was the first thing I thought of actually. The one thing I can't figure out is if a certain game has an English language support. You're continuing your investigation. Good luck. Are we talking about what I think we might be talking about? Yeah, War. Should I make your Mii's? Sure. That sounds good, Goldie. Only Mario Kart is the only 80 right now. DK is 70. Nintendo established they are basing it on how much worth was put into the game, but I'm still trying to find the benchmark. Okay, see that is, I feel like, is okay, you know, in a way. That's what I thought, Sleepless. You never had new games as a kid, all secondhand and the generation behind. I think that there's nothing wrong with that, but I think that it's probably even harder for parents to get things like that these days. I don't know. I worry about what the scalper situation is gonna look like, you know. Raise the next gen of pirates! Next Monkey D. Luffy incoming. Welcome back, Vin. Yeah, I just want games to be accessible to people. Personally. And I understand they run a business at the end of the day, but I want kids to have access to, you know, media that could shape their interests, you know? Welcome back, Monkey Movie. But yeah, either way, I'm waiting until Animal Crossing comes out. There is, and like, there's zero way that there is going to be a new Splatoon anytime soon. The only other thing though, and I saw, this is only a rumor, but I saw people talking about like, what if there's like a Splatoon 3 add-on where they add like extra weapons or something like that? That would destroy my sanity. I would be really upset about that because I don't want to buy the Switch 2 at launch. You had NES games from garage sales with zero instruction books. There was a different era fighting, figuring out Zelda on your own without the days of the internet. That was a different time for sure. If I get the Switch 2, it's going to be because of the game you really want or a cool design, because the original is kind of boring. I don't like the original colors, the like red and blue personally. The One Piece is just the Switch 2. You're so right. Splatoon 1 remastered. See, but I have a Wii U, so I feel like maybe that's like, okay, well, I can go play the Wii U in general, but I don't think I would be able to deal if they added like content that affected the multiplayer gameplay that I didn't have access to at the time. Would be awful. Splatoon 1.5, oh my god. You're getting the Switch 2 day one because the first time you've ever gotten a console at launch. Also, Mario Kart World looks so cool. It does look super, super cool. Well, I mean, some people might want to buy it at launch because they're really interested in it at launch, you know, like some people like who really like Mario Kart are probably super looking forward to it. And I do think that it's going to be hard after launch. Like, I think that there'll be a period of like resellers and like it being kind of hard to get it personally, but you'll speedrun the food. Oh, you're hungry, but your food delivery isn't here yet. No. Where's your food? We have to, Sleepless has been giving us so much food all day. We have to give Sleepless some food too. For sure, for sure. Yeah, you'll get it day one if you can get a pre-order. I hope that you can. I hope that everyone's who's buying day one can get what they want. And I hope it'll be okay. I'm cheering for you from the distance. Even though I'm not participating, I support y'all. What kind of food did you get? Norwegian pancakes? What are Norwegian pancakes? Oh my god, guys, do you remember that one time on stream where I had those pickle snacks? I have them again. And I ate some yesterday and they were hecking delicious. They were so good. I'm thinking about them. You're getting a Steam deck. Okay, okay. I would think, CC, I would think that the Switch 2 is going to be more stocked than the Switch 1 was at launch and that the Wii U was at launch, I would assume, because of how big the Switch's popularity was and because of how much the Switch 1 also, I don't know what it was like in the US, but in the Japan, they sold out like really crazy. Like I had to pre-order mine like at random when the pre-orders came up. And like, I got one luckily, and it was like years after it had already released. Like they were just gone, like post-pandemic. They're supposed to be similar to French crepes. Ooh, no, it's okay, Goldie. Do a poll, pickle stacks, yes or no? No, we should do a food poll. What should we do? Okay, I'm gonna make a poll because I'll probably get up and take a quick break at some point in the next couple of minutes. So let me do a fun poll for you guys. If you guys want to waste your channel points, now is the time. Let's have a war. I'll take a break. Pick your favorite. All right, I'm choosing. This one might be hard. This is hard for me. Okay, I'm gonna make a poll. I'll get up and take my break because I haven't gotten up and taken a break today, and I usually try to do that once an art stream to stretch out my hands and stuff. So I have a 5-minute poll that you can waste your channel points on voting if you wish to be so inclined to do so. It's called Pick Your Favorite. You have 5 minutes. Pickle sex? Yes. No. Switch to. That's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. This music is making me feel crazy. But yeah, you can feel free to waste all of your channel points. You can choose your favorite between pancakes, waffles, crepes, or croissants. I had to throw croissants in there because I feel like they're good. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go stretch out my hands. I will get a snack. I don't know if I'm gonna grab the pickle snacks, but I'm just gonna go eat something real quick. I'll be about maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes just so that I can take a break from sitting here. If you guys have also been sitting for a while, please get up, grab something to eat, get some water, go to the restroom, do whatever you have to do, and I will see you in a little bit. Oh yeah, hold on. I almost forgot. Here you go. Go absolutely crazy. I'll be right back. Take a break if you need to. Step away from your computer. BRB. pancakes won by like a landslide. I see. You guys like pancakes. Crepes is at 69 though. I feel like that was probably done on purpose. But thanks for voting. Waffles got 1. A single vote. Man, you guys don't like waffles? My birthday is May 27th. You're very close, Cece. Did I miss anything though in chat? Thanks for the voting. I got a snack that I forgot I had. Yeah, I see that too. Yeah, I'm in May. I got a mochi. So I forgot it's in a little little plate that has no face on it. Wait, this is the smallest plate I had. It's a little no face plate, but I got coconut mochi. And I don't like how it feels, but I'm gonna try this because I bought it. Oh my god, I don't like how it feels. Bad texture. Bad texture, but I'm eating it. This is not the pickle snack. Nice one. Is Yubi here? Hi, Yubi. Sorry, I'm taking a snack break. What? No, it's not the pickle snack. It's not the pickle snack. It's a different snack. That would be like really cursed. No, but what if? No. Vetoed. Absolutely vetoed. Get out. That sounds good. I hate pickles, don't end me. Pickle pizza, good. What? That was so mean. Jalapeno jam sounds really good. I would have pickle lemonade. I love pickles. But pickle mochi? No. Why are you timing out JC? This is mod abuse. 100%. I didn't do it. This is crazy. I can't believe you're hating on them so much. So I was checking my lipstick. Wait, they have a whole pickle menu? I don't remember the last time I went to a Popeyes. I think actually it was it was never. So I wouldn't know. Okay. JC, no! Yo, War, let's go. I gotta get back on my Stardew grind. I don't even know what I'm grinding in Stardew. I did so much already. So Mima, sorry. Dua Lipa has a pickle cocktail at Popeyes. I'm learning a lot today. That's one of the things that I am learning. All gold star, let's go. Yuck. Don't get timed out. Be careful. Oh my god, that mochi was very good though. Unrelated to the pickle conversation. And even me liking pickles, I think that pickle mochi would be very cursed, honestly. I had pickle pizza recently though. Did I not post a picture in the server? I must have. There's no way I didn't, right? Hi, Kia. Welcome in. How are you? I miss you. I think that I had this on a different blend mode. I feel like it was this. Thank you. Do you like my flareon? I think it's coming out pretty good, honestly. Matcha mochi sounds bomb. Drinking my pickle cocktails in my pickle pool, munching on pickle mochi in my pickle floaty. Man, can I come over? Do you want to hang out? Do you have any plans coming up this weekend? Pickle glaze sandwich, pickle glaze, bone in or boneless wings, fried pickles, and pickle lemonade. Ooh, I had fried pickles this weekend, like pickle chips. They were so good. Like, they were probably one of the better pickle chips I've ever had. The breading was like really like it wasn't just like breadcrumbs, it was like a panko kind of thing. It was so good. I heavily enjoyed. Craziest part about the fishing is you still have the bamboo rod. You're waiting to buy the iridium one? Nice, let's go though. Your heart, yeah. I'm enjoying working on these a lot. We were just talking about though earlier how I'm not sure if I want to like do anything with them, like if I want to turn them into something. I feel like right now, like just practicing the designs is pretty good. And then if I want to maybe turn them into something later, I can. And then use like these designs as a base and whatnot. But the design is taking me so long. Like I feel like I want to use them for something, you know? You remember the Twitch feature? I can't even delete that message because it would be mean. Can't even delete that message because it would be mean. I hate this Twitch feature. Why? Thank you for the bits, but why? I'm actually shocked that nobody's ever done that before. He looks so miserable. Look at that miserable guy. Look at his misery. I'm choking on air for this Larry. Why? He looks miserable. Sleepless, look up a couple messages. There's Giant Larry in the chat. How about a nice palette? The bunny. Sorry, I'm actually choking on air. Yeah. Okay, well, I made that one. That looks really cute. This miserable guy. Thanks for the bits again. That was cute though. I might be biased. Yeah, you can like pay bits and Twitch does silly things. Thanks, JC. I'm a little scared of now that I'm going to see many more Larrys in the future. Mine was better. Mine was better. I'm biased. There's also so much sense, a bunch of emotes on the screen. Yeah, and I can't see it. The streamer can't see it, but you guys can, and it looks like fun. Stop. Stop. I mean, he does look miserable, though. I don't think I have access to that emote. What a shame, honestly. Yeah, that is really funny, Orange. Oh my god. I've lost so much control over the Larry situation. It's kind of wild. You suddenly have art inspo? I'm horrified. I don't want to be involved. You do not have my permission to draw me. You can gift me a sub if you want. Me? Yeah, gift me a sub. Give me a sub to my own channel. What happens? I'm already subscribed. I'm already subscribed to myself. Oh my god. Is Larry in the DLC? Because we're gonna have some problems if so. I don't know if the bot is subbed. Yo, 6? That's pretty cool. 6 is pretty good. So yeah, I feel like it would be insane to like be like a Twitch like affiliate and like not be subbed to your own channel, you know? Who's my favorite gym leader in Violet? I like Iono a lot. Not Larry. I like Iono. I have a favorite. I have a favorite. Wait, Vin is one above you? This is insane. Imagine you had to pay for your own sub. That would be crazy. That would be absolute crazy talk. If I had to pay for my own sub, I would have to pay for this. I have to pay for. I made it. I made these with my own 2 hands. BRB again. Bye. I didn't make this. I really like my sub badge right now too, actually. It's a little squid toast thing. I like Larry because of all the chaos the chat has brought around Larry. I mean, Larry, unfortunately, is a very lovely memory for us all to hold on to together and bond over. So that's good. But I do like Iono the most. Y'all can have your... Y'all can fight over who likes Larry the most. Yeah, I think character-wise too, I really liked Arvin's character development a lot. I understand, Orange, your feelings. I think Larry is a part of the a mechanic form in the second half of the DLC, but you can avoid it. Thanks, Cherry. You guessing at the gym was so funny though. That was an iconic moment. The fact that he's the one you fight again is so funny to me. I can't. That guess though, I think I should have played the lottery that day, honestly. Because that was quite an accomplishment, I will say. You like this one? Nice. Imagine avoiding Larry. I can't. I literally can't. I cannot avoid that man, no matter what I do. Orange. I feel insane. But not in a bad way, I guess. Just in a way. Wow, I did not get very far in this tonight. I'm still going to be streaming for a little bit longer, but I feel like I got so much more done last week working on Vaporeon. I got really distracted today. Hehe. But I'm an independent artist? Wait, Goldie, that's so cute. Can you share a picture of my server? The lemon incident? You're right. Don't quote me on that. You haven't finished the second half because you started the shiny hunting. No worries. I appreciate the info in general. I will be on my toes. Pokemon is fun. I'm actually really glad that I feel like into Pokemon, considering that I haven't been like so into like Animal Crossing lately, which is like really hard for me. Hi, Clover! Thank you for the 40 months! Hi! Welcome in. Thank you for the 40 months. That's so many months. That's like 4 years. That's all. It might as well be 4 years. Thank you, Clover. How was your day? How was work? Enjoy your emotes, and thank you for the continued support. I hope that you're doing well. You could put it in general gaming, Goldie. You always wanted a shiny Whimsicott, but you don't have that much patience. That's valid. I don't have a lot of patience either. I like shiny hunting like here and there, but I also after a certain time I'm like, all right, I give up. You did already close Clover's wallet. This is true. How was your day today? Yeah, Clover, your wallet was closed before you even got here. I have to return the sub. Wait, where is it going? Where is it going? There were bits cheered earlier, and Sleepless immediately came into chat and did the Clover stop command in case it was you. Which is funny. like something else. I feel like I forget what I'm doing. I could start the shadows. I feel like I was starting the shadows a little bit earlier than I normally do on my art. You got a few shinies through trading though. Nice. I had a bunch of Mew. Oh, that's so cute. I love Mew. At 6:32 p.m. PDD, Sleepless heard bits and ran to her computer and typed Clover stop with the speed of wind. This is stop. No. That is so cursed. Thank you for the bits, A, and B, that I look so cursed. Why do you guys like that emote so much? Now you have to. Did you see it on your screen? Did you get this giant version on your screen? Thank you. Thank you. And I hope that you guys get new hype train emotes. I forgot there was new ones. But yeah, Sleepless, I guess you have to block the, yeah. It's like, why do you guys like all these things that cause me pain? I don't get it. Sun help. Thank you though. Either way, thank you for the support. Scroll chat. Oh my god, everyone scroll away, scroll away, scroll away. You're so glad you remember this. I'm so happy for you. I couldn't be happier for you remembering. So no, Clover, it's for the memes. Thank you for the, thank you for the 1,000 bits. No, thank you, no bits. Clover, stop. Clover, stop. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Every time I get told something is not too spicy, you use so much and you always regret it. Wait, Goldie, what happened? Oh no. Thank you guys for the support though. It's appreciated even though there's silly memes happening. No, Mongoose, no. No. Yeah, you'll get a new emote now. I hope it's new. Well, it will be new. You can't get a repeat emote, I guess. So that's exciting, right? Also, sorry, I'm just clicking. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. No. I don't like that. Never commission that. Never draw it. It is not happening. These things are not happening. Okay? Okay? Goldie got lit on fire. No, I don't want Goldie to be lit on fire. You're so right, though. I can't do a lot of spice, so I feel like if someone said it wasn't spicy, I would not believe them, and I would put like a little bit on. I'd be like, are you sure? Are you sure? I mean, for how much I use, it's not that bad, but it's burning your eyes. No! No, Goldie, stop! You love sriracha. Sriracha, I can only do a little bit. Even sriracha sometimes is a little bit too spicy. I like the flavor of sriracha, but I can't do like really, really spicy things in general. For sure. It was just chili paste, but you're so sensitive to spicy. No. I'm so sorry, Goldie. This sounds painful. Sometimes those things can like creep up on you too, you know? It's not fun. No! You used to put 5 different hot sauce onto your taco pizza, like soak the whole thing with so much that it burned your eyes just to look at it. Why? I don't understand. I can't understand when people want to eat food that will hurt them. Like, why is that appealing? If anyone has the answer, I would like to know. Are you okay? Yeah, right? That sounds so scary. It probably tastes awesome. Are you sure, though? I feel like I want to say no to that. I feel like I want to veto that it probably doesn't taste awesome. We went to this hot wing restaurant once. I had the signs in the restroom to wash your hands thoroughly before using it. Oh my god. Sleepless. No, that just, it sounds, oh no. Like I said, for me, like there's certain spices where like a little bit of spice is okay, but I can't do really spicy things. Like for sure. No good, no good. No, guys, I want Goldie to be okay. I don't like how this is coming out. So I'm gonna delete it. And I haven't decided how I want to shade this, like, this. I was on the wrong brush. Oh, wait, as long as the spice doesn't take away from the food, you're all down for the spice. Yeah, what if it's like super, like so spicy you can't like eat? Now that stinks. Mongoose over here headbanging. I love this brush so much. So pretty. They do, but I think they reflect your words back to me rather than providing many direct answers. To Sleepless, what I am hearing you say is your taste buds are screaming for mercy. Oh my god. Does that really help? Yeah, I'm so confused and concerned. Orange, I can't believe we figured out what that emote means together. I don't remember if it was you or who figured it out, but we figured it out, huh? What that emote is. Oh my god, I want to know what hype train emote I'm gonna get. Thank you guys for the hype train, by the way. Thank you for the support. What did I get? What did I get? Hold on. Open. I got one of Plush's emotes! This is one of Plush's emotes! This is one of my favorite artists, and she had the lovely opportunity to make hype train emotes. I didn't have one yet, but now I have one! Yay! I'm so happy! This is so cute. This is so cute. Thank you, guys! I'm so happy. Now I have Plush's emotes all the time. It's all thanks to Larry. Maybe. I can't hear right now, but you have the captions on, and I don't know what you're saying to trigger this, but it keeps asking you if you want to download Korean, my Japanese and Korean version. Why? That is a banger name. I guess it takes practice for me to understand my own emotions and not just have other people tell me how I feel. That's valid. I mean, I feel like if someone tells you this is what you're going through, it can take some time to be like, to understand what that means, you know? Especially if it's like something that you're not used to feeling, or if you haven't like, I don't know, recognized what you're feeling. You know? I got quiet. My brain is starting to get sleepy. I can't decide if I wanna... Min, are you here? Can you hear me? Min. I don't know if they're here. My biggest progress is learning that when I say to myself, people do not like me, I really mean to say I am afraid that people might not like me, and these are two very different things. True. They are very different things. We all like you here, I can guarantee. Crazy hours, maybe. Min, did you start the book yet? Did you start? Should I start tonight? Me, your aunt says. Did you start the book? You read one page? Why? One? Do you have something to do? That's really something. Congrats on your singular page. You were summoned to be elsewhere. Okay, I understand. That's funny. I'm gonna read one page too. I can't wait to be on the same page as you. Like we're reading together. Now it's asking me to download the... Wait, what is happening, Goldie? Finish the chapter? Is it long or is it short? I didn't look at it yet.
I'll just tell all the other Pokemon that you're on a trip, and you'll come back someday, maybe.
Ash is talking to us right now. It's like 20 pages. Oh, that's not so bad. Yo, nice more. The One Piece, you mean? The page is real. The one page is real, yes. Absolutely. Min and I are like caught up with the book we're reading together, like at a point where we're almost in sync, except they read one page before me. So I guess we're no longer in sync. Give the caption in English so it hears another language and asks you to switch to the language. That's so weird though, that it's like giving you all these languages that I am not currently speaking in. That's so odd, Goldie. The one page. I don't think I want to use this blend mode, but I like whatever the heck is starting to happen here. Actually, it's kind of cool looking. Might be a little bit too much, though. Or like too bright, maybe. But it looks like all little spirits around it. I think this is kind of pretty. Hi, Ike. Are you okay? Welcome in. Me and Min and Luna in sync. It ain't no lie. Bye, bye, bye. Wow. 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 That was so funny. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, in Smash, I see. I see. I hope that you're having fun in Smash, Ike. I want to add like a little bit of like a stronger highlight to some of these. Bye bye bye. Sleepless fine in your store. Get out! No! Sleepless is the bakery owner today. You can't tell her to get out. She'll take all the pastries back and we'll be sad. It's the only way we're getting food today. Thinking about laying on the ground tonight, not gonna lie. That sounds kind of nice. I feel like I'm getting a little sleepy and also tapping out myself a bit here. Although I really like how this is basically coming out how I saw it in my head. I really wanted this like dull bluish gray color, and I kind of feel like I've achieved exactly what I wanted, and I feel like I've gotten a little bit faster with the way that I'm working. The Leafeon took me 300 years to finish, but this isn't really taking me so long, which is nice. Like, I mean, it's taking me a while to work on, but it's not taking me so long where like I can turn the sketch off quite early, where I feel like with Leafeon I was working with the sketch on for a long time. Hi Samasa, how are you? Welcome in. Yes, it does follow you. All you people, can't you see, can't you see? Every time we're down, you can make it right. And it makes you larger than life. Right? Oh, I missed a message. How? Never mind. I love laying on the floor. Makes you feel grounded, but amazing. Your brother just walked past the trash can and asked you to throw something away for him. Why? Didn't your brother also ask you to go outside when it was dark because he found something scary? Is this the same brother? Because I still remember, every now and then some people like make some comments, I just remember them. That's one of them that I feel like I'm gonna always remember that. I will never forget. your brother in the bin. Don't tell him I said this. Oh my god. Thank you, Samasa. I appreciate it. How's your evening? I hope you're doing well. Good night, Cherry. Take care. Get good sleep. You love the colors. Thank you. Yeah, I think I like them too. I think they're kind of exactly what I wanted, which is really nice to have happen when you're not working with a color palette. I'm usually very partial to working with a pre-made color palette all the time. I'll be heading off kind of soonish too for bed as well. I want to maybe I'll read one page of my book and go to sleep. I slept pretty good last night, which was really nice. Would love to replicate it, question mark. I'm gonna read my one page. Don't spoil that page for me. This looks cute. I'm happy to be here with you, Ayaka. Oh my gosh, hi Hatsuki, welcome in. As a Firefox logo, this is amazing. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I think the blue flareon's kind of nice. Like there's something like pretty calming about it, you know? I haven't seen a flareon in so long. This is one of the Eevee evolutions that I don't have in Violet. Should honestly be illegal. I want one. Oh, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. I'm currently working on redesigning Pokemon as yokai. So far, I've done 2 others. So these are the first 2 that I did on stream. Hey, yo, wait, you won Mario Party? Incog, let's go! That's so exciting! I hope that you had fun. I hope you got a lot of stars. But yeah, so this is 3 of the 9 that I'll be drawing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I have Sylveon is up here too, but I need to work a little bit on, I don't like the way that I drew Sylveon. I don't like the posing. So I still have to work on that a little bit, but that will happen in a future stream for sure. Next week, we'll take a little bit of a break from the Pokemon, but I will surely get back to it. I want to see if I want to, I'm a little hesitant in adding, okay, wait, let's experiment with something. Don't ask what I'm experimenting with. I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to put like some sort of a glow around this. I probably won't do it like this. It definitely needs a bigger highlight, but I don't know how I want to do that yet. Mongoose, Jolteon and Glaceon are the 2 that I don't know yet. I don't know. I haven't thought about it though. I'm taking a little bit of a break from thinking about it because I know what Eevee and Umbreon and Espeon are going to be, and I also next week we're gonna take a break from this and do the April chibi. So I have a little bit of time to think about it, but I really need to think about it. I'm really jealous of how many layers you artists can use on Procreate. Yours is, oh, do you have a regular iPad? Because if so, I also had that same exact problem. I have an iPad Air now, but I used to work on a regular iPad, and the layer limit on Procreate used to like really limit like what I would do, and it would kind of drive me crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So I know exactly what that feels like. Especially like I do line art now. I'm working lineless at the moment, but when I used to like kind of like full-time work lineless, if that makes sense, it was really hard for me to do lineless work on one layer. Like I found that I really needed multiple to be able to like, I don't know, work in the way that I like to work. So it was super hard. I feel your pain. You have a, oh, you have an iPad? Oh, then you should have more. Like, if you have an iPad Pro, I would, oh, 2016? I don't know. I guess if it's an older iPad, I'm not sure. The newer iPad Pros should support more layers, but I'm not sure what the RAM is like in the older iPads. Thanks, Sleepless. I didn't see that. It's a hallucination. Wait, what are we hallucinating? Rose gold apple reminds you of the gem apples. Team Kirby Clash? Is this a not black and white Kappa? I feel weird looking at that. The only Apple product you have is an iPod Shuffle from a decade ago? Wow, that's cool. I found my old iPod recently, actually. I'm gonna probably redo this. Actually, I'm gonna definitely redo this off stream. So I'm gonna remove it, and I'm gonna go to bed because it's 10 p.m. Hi, Air! The dailies aren't working because Twitch is borked, but thank you for your daily and for the Lyrica. It's a color of Kirby on your iPad. I actually have, my first iPad was also rose gold, and I really enjoyed it. This one that I have now is purple, though. I'm a purple gal, but I also like the rose gold. But yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna call it for now because I would like to get some sleep, but we worked on, I think we got a lot done considering how much I was yapping tonight, which is really nice. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. This is really fun. Thank you guys for the raids and for the follows and for the little hype train. Even if the hype train happened in a cursed way, I still appreciate it. Thanks, Sleepless. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for all of your enthusiasm. If you would like to know when I go live, keep up with me, know my schedule exactly and stuff like that, what I'm gonna stream each day, please feel free to join my Discord server. I am the most active there on any social media. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hatsuki. I appreciate it. And if you'd like to follow any of my socials, you can feel free to check out my Ko-fi, my YouTube, or my Blue Sky. And if you enjoyed the stream today, I'd appreciate the follow. If not, that's also totally fine. But I will be live again on Thursday, streaming Arceus for the first time in like a year. I don't know how that's gonna go, so if you'd like to watch me struggle and figure out what I was doing in that game after a year, I will be doing that. Wait, what? What did I do? Yeah, Doom Dome. Thank you so much, Samasa. Thank you. Yeah, so on Thursday we're gonna do one stream of Arceus. We're gonna go back to Pokemon Violet DLC. However, I asked you guys during last stream, and you guys said you want me to keep streaming Pokemon Violet on the weekends. And since this weekend is Splatfest, we're gonna do a quick Pokemon Violet break, do Arceus on Thursday, Splatfest on Sunday. I'm streaming again on Sunday. I will be with Team Night, Team Luna for Splatfest, okay? And then next week, we'll talk about next week when it happens. But yeah, I will see you guys on Thursday. No, it doesn't matter if you were late. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm gonna now take a quick look at who we can go say hi to. If you can stick around for the raid to send love to another streamer, that would be super great. Let me see where I can take you today. Give me a moment. I have a notification. Sorry, I had to clear it. Give me a moment to take a quick peek at where we're gonna go. I have someone doing like three-dimensional art. Like it looks like they're crafting. Do you guys want to? Oh, it looks like they got raided into. They're not raiding out. Okay. Do you guys want to go somewhere where someone is crafting? I don't know if I've ever raided this person before. We have to be normal though, because I don't know them very well. Or I don't know them at all. I actually don't know if I've raided them before, but I'm waiting for the ad to go through so I can like, I think that they just got raided and they're not raiding out. So I'm just give me a second. But if you can copy and paste that raid. No, it's not a Larry raid. They're doing some sort of like 3D art. So maybe we can go here. I don't remember how I found the streamer. But we're gonna go here because I would like to support another artist. They are not rating out. It does say also that their stream is intended for mature audiences, so please maybe take that with a grain of salt, or think of that as we go off on this raid. So just as an FYI, I don't know what the stream is gonna be like, but I follow the artist, so we're gonna go take a look. Please copy the actual raid message. But yeah, if anything with like a mature audience or something like that might be uncomfortable for you, maybe now would be a good time to step away. But if you can come with the raid, that would be super good. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna send you off. We're gonna see what the heck is happening on this stream, and yeah, I will see you guys on Thursday. Have a good night, take care, stay hydrated. See you next time. Bye bye.